All right, what's going on, everybody? We are here dressed up for Halloween watching the Bills take on the Packers. The Bills are at home. I'm going to have Kyle join me here in a bit. I will say, if you're seeing me right now and you're like, what is wrong with his mouth? Why is Rick talking like that? I am going through Bell's palsy right now, so I look kind of funny, but I figured I'd cover it up with a little bit of a mummy costume. We got Kyle coming in with the Denver Broncos uniform. He's obviously Russ Wilson with the positivity. Kyle, what's going
I'm
on?
ac- I'm actually hold on. So just to clarify, I am Russell Wilson, but I'm Russell Wilson dressing up as Justin Simmons, if that makes sense.
Oh my god.
See, got the Justin Simmons jersey on, but I'm actually Russell Wilson.
So Broncos
All right.
country, let's ride, or what's up, dude?
Hey, we'll talk about it. We'll see. We might be driving. How do you hear me? Do you hear me all right?
I hear you perfect. I hope everybody else can. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch right now. Again, I have Bell's palsy. I'm talking like an idiot, but hey, this is what you got to do when you're live streaming and you love football like Kyle and I do. So,
Oh yeah.
Kyle, obviously the game has started. And I'm pretty sure we both went Bill. No, I actually went Bills. You went Packers.
I went
And
Packers.
yeah, so I gotta like what's going on? Like why? Why?
Um, all right. So as I pull up the game here, and one thing we will have to do since we're streaming, Rick, is we're gonna have to make sure that you're not a second in front of me like you were at the Broncos game, because that's no fun for nobody if we're
True,
reacting
true.
at different times.
Right now, I have got the Bills 3rd and 4 or something. They just snapped the ball.
All right, I'm
Oh,
hit.
throwing it deep. Ooh, dangerous throw for Josh Allen.
All right, and as mine loads here, I'll be able to tell you exactly where I'm at. And Packer number 23 just stood up. He slapping hands with people.
Ooh,
Josh Allen on.
might have to back it up a little bit now for you.
If you want, you can just pause it, and I'll tell you when the punt is snapped, and you can
True,
hit
true.
play.
Here, hold on.
All right, so I'm going to tell you when the punt is snapped.
Tell me when he kicks it.
Okay, I'll tell you when he kicks it.
If you guys are in the
And
comments right
kicked.
now,
Kicked.
then let us know who you have winning in this game. All right, bam. He just received the ball and
Yep.
he's out at like the 30, right?
Yep. We're all right. So now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to
We're
tell you why I
synced,
picked the
baby.
Packers. We're synced. I gotta go with my guy Ayahuasca, because they counted him out. He's on a 4-game losing streak, and he's at any moment, it's Aaron Rodgers. He can turn it on, and he's never been he's never been a double-digit underdog in his career,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. You know this to be true, that is exciting when people count you out like that.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like it makes the game fun. You're like, okay, well now I'm going to go out here and prove everyone wrong. And it's a little cliche, and I understand that Aaron Rodgers saying that a trip to Buffalo is exactly what the team need. I could understand you thinking that that's a little hollow because they
Yeah.
were already
Yeah.
on a 2-game skid and they
Mm-hmm.
lost to the Commanders. So is a 3-game losing streak. It's like the sense of urgency was already there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not so much saying that there's a sense of urgency that they haven't had last week, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying double digit underdog. This is what the new territory is that I'm looking for Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers to be able to just beat all the naysayers. And right now we got a 2nd and 9. Looks like they're gonna go with the
Snap the
run game
ball.
here.
Give it to
And
Jones.
yeah, that's Jones.
All right.
Spinning off a couple guys. And that's what, if you're Green Bay, that's what you want to do. You want to run the football.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very good offense. So the longer you can keep them on the sideline, the better. But make yourself have 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. You don't want to get behind the 8 ball. Just keep, positive plays going. Try to get some momentum. If I'm
Mm-hmm.
Green Bay here, I want a quick pass. Let's get the ball out of his hands quick. And that's something a 3rd and 3. It's a one of the privileges of being a third three is you can do that right here. Oh, looks like it didn't go. Yeah, there.
Oh,
Okay.
did he catch that?
It looked like he caught it to me.
Yeah, the ref said it was a catch. He was right in front of him, so I'm gonna go with the ref. JST Killer asking what happened to my eye. So if any of you are wondering right now, the entire left side of my face is numb because of Bell's palsy. So it kind of happens. It's the second time it's happened to me. It kind of goes away in 2 to 3 weeks. So it's nothing to really be scared about, even though I was told I was having a stroke at one point. So that was kind of scary. But,
scary.
I got a lazy eye. I can't really close it. So I figured why not dress up as a mummy and, kind of play it off as such. I'm the mummy with Bell's palsy. So that's kind of cool. That's why I'm talking out of just the right side of my mouth. It's just funny. So that's kind of what happened. Thank you, Just Killer. Appreciate the love there. But yeah, having a good time still. Again, this is only football. We love doing it, and I don't care if I'm in a hospital bed. I'd be doing this live stream either way.
Amen. Same here, brother. Matt, I respect it. I respect it a lot because it just shows how much we love this shit. All right, here we go. 2nd and 1. This is the recipe I was just talking about. Quick little dump off. You know he's going to get that.
Yeah.
And he's going to get some more too. And then that play, they're crossing into Bill's territory. And here we go.
So what are you thinking right now with this defense for the Bills? Because they've already given up 2 first downs in the first quarter. I don't really know if they start off slow. What teams are you both from Just Killer? I'm a Bears fan. You got Russ Wilson over there as a Denver Broncos fan.
Oh, Broncos.
But I mean, 2 first downs already. I mean, it looks like they're kind of starting off slow, but I mean, this is the number 1 defense in the league, and we both love this defense and think they're like the best team of all time. So what are we thinking right now?
Well, I'm thinking you got for as far as like running backs go, you got a 1 and a 2. Dallas has Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott, but you can't sleep on the Aaron Jones and
Dillon
with AJ Dillon. You can't sleep on that. So I mean, if they're able to keep Buffalo with a lot of guys up front, and that's really what they're.
Let's go.
That's what you don't want to do there. You don't want to take a sack. You don't want to get into 3rd and long, especially when you're on the fringe of field goal formation. That's the one thing you can't do. I would expect a veteran like Rodgers to get rid of that ball. But if I'm the Packers, what I want to do is I want to run the ball. I want to establish some respect up front, and then I'm going to try to take some shots. But you're not going to beat this team without having a good run game. And with a 2-headed monster like AJ Dillon, there's no reason that they shouldn't be trying to run the ball. It'll be interesting what they do here. It looks like, they're setting up my God. That was a cool play. Did you see it was like a screen in the middle of the field?
So, and this is one of the things that I don't like. Just Killer, Bills and Chiefs fan. I don't know what you're going to do during the AFC Championship game because they're both going to be in it. But just recently, I think this year, they established the rule where as a defender, if you've got some sort of screen like that, you can't like chop block the defenders. And it really kills the defense. I don't know if you've noticed that. I've noticed it in a lot of Bears games because they do that to them a lot.
But so you're saying defense can't chop block the offensive players?
The screen offensive blockers. Yeah. And they were able to do that before. That's what that way you can kind of take away that line of like defenders, trying to get the ball across. And I get it. The NFL wants to score points. But I mean, it kind of really fucks up the defense, don't you think?
I mean, I personally like it, especially when you see who is it? It wasn't the number 1 overall pick, but I think it was the number 2 overall pick. And this rule came after a preseason game where he was like, it was a really just kind of, it looked dirty. He went at his knees. I can't remember who it was. Oh, it was Thibodeau. Yeah, he was like the number 2 pick. I think the Giants.
No.
I think the Giants picked him up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
it happened in college.
Yeah. Oh, no. It happened in the preseason. So
okay.
Then it just kind of started trending. Like, why is this legal? and then the rule
Mhm.
change. That's the rule I think that you're talking about. I personally like it because once you get to the NFL level, this is their livelihood. Like this is how these people got families and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can't be diving at people's knees, man. Like at some point you just have to be the bigger guy, and if you're not, you don't deserve to block somebody like because you took out their knees. I mean, if they set up the screen there and they had a wall pretty much of three Packers. I mean, that's
Mhm.
what that play's designed to do, but those guys
Mhm.
got to get in front out in front and make those blocks. And I think
True.
that's what Aaron
True.
Rodgers was a little upset about. And there's a lot of plays like the stuff that's not as sexy to talk about. There's a lot of those screen plays that if a receiver doesn't like get outside and block the corner, you'll
Mhm.
just see the running back get tackled in the backfield. And
Mhm.
nobody knows just watching the game that the wide receiver completely missed the block. But
Yep.
the receivers, the best receivers are good at it all. Hines Ward is one that comes to mind when I
Oh
think
yeah.
about just some nasty wide receivers that probably they see Hines Ward. He didn't need to go at knees. That dude was cleaning clocks.
Yeah. Oh my God. Hines Ward was a menace. Oh my God. And
I think they made it illegal, the blindside block, because of him.
they did. They did. I think it was man, it was last week a game. I forgot what game it was where a guy just leveled a blindside block, just leveled the guy and he was out of the game. So again, trying to be more safe
Yeah.
with stuff like that. And I get that, but
I think it
I
was
mean, they're
AJ
definitely trying to
or
improve the safety of the game. Oh, 4th and 3. Let's
yep.
go. Rodgers on the field.
Yeah, I was
Let's see
just
if
about
they
to
can
say
make
that.
it here in the shotgun.
They got no running backs back.
Oh,
And,
nice. Good job, Bills. Let's go.
see, they. So I like the call. I like the call to go
Mhm.
for them 4th down there. You're a 10-point underdog. You're
Mhm.
not supposed to win this game. But more importantly, they're on that weird area where they're not like going to kick an easy 3. There was at the 40-yard line, so you're looking at a 57-yarder.
Yeah.
I
And I
I don't
mean,
love that.
and Rodgers did the right thing. He threw it away instead of getting sacked, which I mean, I don't know if they're going to try for, or I'm sorry, they could have tried for the field goal, but like you said, it was long. But I like that he just kind of throws it away. He knows he's in Bills territory, so they're going to start great field position, but still they're in the opposite territory. Just Killer says, can we all agree that Brady needs to retire? Looking at Aaron Rodgers and Brady this year, I mean, it's pretty apparent that something is caught up to them. They can't keep up with
Yeah,
guys like Josh Allen and Patty Mahomes, but
it's a new era.
it's a new era and that's kind of what happens. You know what I mean? So I do agree that Brady needs to retire. But now that he is divorced and no longer has his kids, I don't know how it's going to happen. What else is he going to do?
Look, I watched the game on Thursday night, and I didn't think he
Mhm.
looked that bad. I thought that he missed, and I know this because I have Mike Evans and I had Tom Brady.
Mhm.
That's why I was invested in the game. But he missed Mike Evans like wide open in the end zone, and then he did throw it to him, and it was like really high, and he wasn't able to reel it down in bounds. And besides that, I mean, I think he threw for over 300 yards and a touchdown. He had like
Yeah.
324 yards, if I'm not mistaken. But I mean, those aren't like terrible numbers. He didn't play like that the last 2 weeks. We can all
Mhm.
admit that after they got beat to the Panthers, I believe it
Oh,
was the Panthers, right?
Stephon Diggs going crazy. But yeah, it was the Panthers. Mhm.
Yeah, and I really want the Packers to win this game.
I hate you for that.
I
And
really do. But just so the viewers know, the Packers are
mhm.
my second favorite team. I was born in Wisconsin. My
Oh,
my
here we go. Here we go.
Yep.
Oh, in the red zone. Thanks to who is that? Is that a Singletary? It is
Singletary.
Singletary.
That
Yeah.
is Singletary.
I have to say the run game for the Bills has really kind of flourished these last 2-3 weeks. Singletary being the main guy. And it's almost like it almost kind of proves our point where we think the Bills are a very complete team. And the fact that their run game has been elevated from the last few seasons and more. And Singletary is the guy right now for Buffalo as far as rushing it. I mean, you got Josh Allen that can do it too, but why not have a
Yeah.
running back that can do it?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that Buffalo is like they're not great at running the football. I don't know what their numbers are. Actually, I'm gonna pull it up because
No, they're
why
not
not?
great. They're not great. I would say they're better than season past and weeks in, from the beginning of the season, right? And that was one of the things I think I said in like our off season episodes where I was like, the Bills are a team that have proven that you don't really need a run game, but now that it's been elevated, it just makes them a better team in general because now you have to look out for Singletary and Josh Allen. So it just makes them like
Yeah.
just the most complete team in the NFL.
See, I think that you always need a run game. Like it might
Oh,
not be
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
highlight. Like even when I think about when Manning was in Denver and he was throwing 55 touchdowns, the problem is if you get shut down
Mhm,
on on the outside,
mhm,
they kind of control what you're gonna do. But if you
mhm.
also have the lead, you can't run out the clock. So there's a
Yeah.
lot of games that you let people get back in the game because when you should be running the football and just draining clock, you're still throwing it. And the Chiefs were that was kind of their problem the last couple of years. And this year, why I think this might be the best Chiefs team we've seen
Mhm.
is because there was a statistic that was like it showed Patrick Mahomes throws over I think it was like 40 yards or over 25 yards or something like that. And
Yeah.
he's got like more big plays this year than he ever had with Tyreek Hill. And the point of the stat was that no Tyreek, no problem for Patrick
Sticking with
Mahomes.
sticking with the run here.
Going all the way back.
Oh
Wow.
god.
Reverses field.
Uh
You're never know. Is that
who
red
is
line
that?
the line of scrimmage or is that where he
McKenzie.
snapped the ball?
No, that's the 20-yard line.
Oh, okay. I was like, there's no way
Mm.
that's where the line of scrimmage was. He lost like a good
And
8 yards, it looked like.
this is like the bad part of like relying on the run for the Bills is that it's not great. It's good. It's been decent, but it's not great. I think you just have to rely on Josh Allen more in these situations, especially when you're this close to the red zone or in the red zone. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know, man.
mean,
I just
you can't get mad at I think that was Isaiah McKenzie. They're trying
yeah,
to be
McKenzie.
creative.
Mhm.
Trying to be creative there, but at the end of the day, that's just bad not bad coaching, but you got to just take the loss sometimes. You can't just spin around
Yeah.
and
Oh,
here
oh, here we
Allen's going
go.
to take off. He's going to
There
run
we
for it and
go.
he's going to
Oh,
get in there.
touchdown.
Oh,
Give me that
it,
touchdown.
and he got punished. He's talking shit to the wrong guy.
Oh,
That
I
wasn't
love Josh
Douglas.
Allen.
That
I
wasn't
love
Douglas.
I love
Oh,
Josh Allen, dude.
I like that they hit him like that too because I'm tired of seeing quarterbacks like if you're gonna run like that, you need once in a while you need to pay the price. Once in a while, you got
Oh,
to
yeah.
remember that they're yeah. See, I like
He
that
got
look.
him
He could
helmet to helmet though. He got him helmet to helmet. Like that's no good. Look at
well,
that.
dude. He's like, oh my god, you're talking helmet to helmet on that.
Look at Josh Allen. He fucking loves it, dude. He loves it.
Yeah, they
I need
didn't hit him hard enough.
I need Josh Allen to run this in or give it a Stephon Diggs. No.
Hey, I mean, you knew the Bills were gonna score. I mean, I honestly, I don't know
Come on.
what. It's like the longest play.
Yeah, that was the longest play ever. I
They're just
really
like,
want Josh Allen to score. I really need some points on my fantasy right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I
dude,
need
I
some
wouldn't
fantasy
worry
points.
about it. As long as you have Josh Allen, you're good for at least like 25.
That's what I was thinking, but also I need more. I'm down. What am I down right now? I am down let's see, that's 40. I'm down 55 points right now.
Oh, so
So
you
I
need
need
like a
all
party
the help I
burger.
can get. Oh yeah, yeah.
Who
I
else do
need
you
a
have?
stupid
You
amount of
have
people
Diggs,
right
right?
now. Yep.
There he is.
Go, go. Let's go. Well, that's fine. A touchdown
Did
from
he pass the line of
Josh
scrimmage?
Allen. I don't think so.
No, it just there was like kind of
Touchdown
like a
Bills.
weird. Oh, it might be because I don't have I have my TV on mute. I don't know if you do too.
I got the sound down, but I got it pretty low just because I don't want to break any NFL rules.
I'm gonna send
Let's
this
go,
actually.
Josh.
Gonna
Hmm?
send this link over to some people that are stuck at work that really want to hear the play-by-play. Stupid link you sent me in Messenger
Mhm.
won't let me copy it.
Are you serious? Oh my god! I'll send it through text then.
Okay.
Wait, what's actually send me a text. I'll give you my number.
You don't want me to
Don't-
give it to everybody over the internet?
Yeah, exactly. Can you believe that we have a podcast together and yet we don't have each other's numbers? Isn't that great?
This is a Facebook Messenger era that we're living in.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm calling you again. Let me just.
Chicago.
If you don't
Yeah.
know, my eyes covered up, but I'm also dressed up as a mummy. I don't know. This kind of looks like a mummy attire, but with the with a little bit of magic. My wife helped me out. I was like, "Wow, look at this! You're dressing me up as a mummy. You married this."
Hey, at least you had someone dress you up. I had to dress myself.
All right, and sent. Let me know if you received it.
When I wear something stupid, I can't even blame it on anybody. I'm like, no, this is all me.
Did you get the message?
Yeah, I got it. I'm sending it.
All right, cool. So if you're joining us just right now, we are doing a live stream of the Bills-Packers Sunday Night Football game. I'm dressed up as a Bears mummy. We've got Kyle dressed up as Russell Wilson dressed up as, what's his name?
Justin Simmons.
Justin Simmons. We've got Russell Wilson dressed up as Russell Simmons. So, you know, just trying to get spooky with y'all and I don't know, having fun with it. So far, the Bills are up 7-0. I need Josh Allen to score way more points because I need him to do really well for this fucking my fantasy squad. So just a heads
That's all
up
he
for
cares
all
about
y'all.
is his fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason he's watching this game.
Yeah, I figured I was like I would want to live stream this just because I want everybody to see me do really well in my fantasy squad too.
All right, I put the helmet on. I committed. I'm going to take the helmet off.
I love it. I love it.
So, real quick though, so the Packers, they
Mhm.
showed a lot of good stuff on that first drive. They were able to run the ball.
Mhm.
Obviously, it didn't end up the way they wanted to, but you take that sack away, and that play they ran was a decent play. What, the Bills are weird, man.
Dude, I love Bills Mafia. I don't care. I don't care who you are. Bills Mafia is fun.
Yeah, did you see the table?
Yeah. I love when they jump on tables. It's the greatest thing ever. I love it.
Oh, is that what they do?
That is
They're
their
like
thing,
the
dude.
WWF of the NFL.
I don't know if they've done this. Maybe I made this up in my head, but I think they light them on
WWE.
fire too, and then jump on them. I don't know. Maybe I made that up, but either way, it's great.
It's like, I don't know. I can't see myself doing that, and I'm very passionate. Like it's like a Bills Mafia blood thing, I guess. Maybe when I was younger, I would do it for $20.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things I would do for $20.
Yeah, but that guy was in his 50s. I mean, we can't ignore that.
Oh well, I mean that's he's in his 50s. He was born in a different era. He's got bones made of metal, dude. That's how they do it in Buffalo.
That's true. That guy's
That's your boy.
got bones made of metal too. Von Miller.
Miller.
There's been a lot of there's been a lot of talks about how they're going to use him, if they're going to snap count him, just keep him like, good for the playoffs. But
the playoffs, yeah. Oh,
flea flicker. It didn't look like it tricked anybody.
Going long.
Going deep. Deep. Oh.
So close.
That's where you got to put the ball, though.
So close.
That ball touched his hands. Like, talk about giving he's mad about something. Oh, that guy just lost his reps.
Who was that?
Guy?
Dubs. It was Dubs. I figured it was Dubs. There's not many guys Aaron Rodgers would throw to like that this season too. So he's got some trust in Dubs if he's going to be throwing him a long ball like that.
And if you saw Rodgers, I don't know if you can see me, he went like this when he was mad. He went like that because it looks like Dubs tried to slow down to, do basically a stop and go. Yeah. And Rodgers, based on hand signals, was like, no, dude, just run the fucking fly. Just go. Just run. And I'll put it out there for you.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I mean, his struggles with his wide receivers have been well documented throughout this whole season. So we know he's not scared to talk shit either.
Yeah, but in Rodgers, or I guess in the receiver's defense, Rodgers could at any moment just go like this, and everybody will be like, the receiver ran the wrong route.
Oh, Twitter would go crazy.
Even if it was Rodgers' fault, as long as he's complaining, no one's going to be like, Rodgers didn't know the play, which is probably accurate.
Oh, my God. He got wrecked by Miller. Or not Miller. I'm sorry. I don't know who 97 is, but yeah. No, you're right. Absolutely. Twitter would go crazy. All the NFL analysts would go crazy. Here's Rodgers mad at his receivers again, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like that's just been the talking point for him this entire season thus far.
Yeah, because they're not winning. There's nothing else to talk about, really.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right.
I really think that this next drive is going to become a little crucial. I know it's the first quarter, but you got stopped now in 2 drives. Your first drive is impressive. Then you do a 3 and out. So if you go touchdown, 3 and out, touchdown, the momentum's like completely gone. You're on the road, and he barely got that kickoff.
Oh, he got off the bounce. I like it. Oh, okay. He got to the 50. That's great field position right there.
I'm going to call it the 49, but
I hate you.
We'll see where they spot it.
Yeah, if you guys are joining us, we are having a great spooky time right now on Only Football, live streaming Sunday Night Football between the Packers and the Bills. If you want to follow us, obviously you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Follow us on Instagram, as well as on YouTube. Or if you guys are watching us on YouTube, you're probably following us on YouTube. But we're having a good time here. Rick and Kyle from Only Football. Kyle, what did you think? What was your favorite? I think I know what your favorite game was, but what was one of your favorite non-Broncos games from this Sunday?
Which one of my predictions do I want to talk about? The Saints shutting out the Raiders.
That was insane.
The Patriots exposing the faker Jets. I'm calling fakers.
That was their 13th win in a row too. Can you believe that?
Yep.
I mean, it's believable, but it's like because the Jets were like
wait, what?
That was the 13th game in a row that the Pats have beaten the Jets.
Oh, okay. I think you said the Jets won 13 in a row. I was like, what?
Oh, no. God, no. This was more of the Patriots' domination over the Jets. But like, that's insane to think about, that the Jets just I feel like they just kind of rolled over, and like Zach Wilson just was not himself this game.
Yeah. And 13 in a row is, that's our number. If we don't beat the Chiefs this year, that's where we're at right now. So,
what do you mean?
We haven't beat the Chiefs in like 12 games in a row.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
really?
So, yeah, ever since Peyton retired.
Holy shit! I had no idea.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't talk about it much.
I try not to mention that ever. I mean, it's kind of like the Bears versus the Packers. You know what I mean? Like, it's just we get dominated by them year in, year out. There's been like 1Z, 2Z seasons there where we're really, really good. But I mean, other than that, I mean, the Packers just dominate us. It's not even fair.
Yeah. No, it sucks to be just completely owned by another person. In my case, Patrick Mahomes.
In my case, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre.
Niagara Falls. That's a place I've always wanted to go to. If you guys have ever been to Niagara Falls, let us know. Is it worth it, or is it just like the Grand Canyon where you look at it and you're like, okay, I've seen it?
It's actually worth it. Not only seeing it from like, afar, but also like if you go on Maid of the Mist, like it's a little like boat tour thing that takes you around there. It's really cool.
I know what the Maid of the Mist is because of Bruce Almighty.
Oh yeah.
He's like, let's talk with the old lady who's her father started Maid of the Mist. And then she's like, no. And he's like, come on, we're going to have a talk. Let's go.
And he talks about like Jack and the Titanic or whatever.
Yeah. Why did you throw him off the Titanic? Were you mad, or were you too busy freezing your big ass off?
Oh my God, that was so funny.
Are my teeth not white enough, Bill? Or like the Great Falls?
Oh God,
I actually know that whole entire
great movie. It's we're aging ourselves with that movie, but it's still a great movie regardless.
It-
There we go. Moving the ball. Let's go, Josh. Let's go.
So I thought like going into the year that the Packers were doing pretty good defensively, right?
Mhm.
That was kind of did they kind of fall off a little bit to middle of the pack?
I was gonna say, I think they've fallen off to the middle of the pack. They have not been that good defensively, at least within the last 2-3 weeks. I think they just kind of let up because when you saw them early in the season, even against the Bears, like they were just doing whatever they wanted to with teams. And I mean, they're going up against a lot of great competition. The Bills obviously
That's
being one team.
Oh wait,
do we have a fumble here?
I'm gonna be honest. They're gonna call him down. I'm pretty sure.
They better. 'Cause
Unless
I
he
need the
wasn't
points.
unless he wasn't touched. I
need
do
the
like that
points.
the refs are letting this play out. 'Cause
Mhm.
last week this exact kind of thing happened, but they returned it for a
Mm-hmm.
touchdown. They reviewed it and it was a fumble, but they blew the whistle. So
Oh, we got some pushing, we got some shoving going on. Everybody wants the ball. We get it. Singletary looks like a child compared to all these other players on the field.
he
right now.
does. Next to Gary,
Mhm.
look at Singletary. He's like,
Yeah.
"Come on, Dad, you promised."
You said I'd get a piece of candy.
He's so mad. I love that if both players like get into an
Oh, he's
actual
down.
altercation.
He's down.
Ooh,
I think he's down.
I gotta be honest. I was just looking at the ball. I didn't look at his legs.
You're looking at his balls? What's wrong with you, dude?
I was looking at the ball. I'm gonna grab my Starburst. It's Halloween.
I know. I need some candy too, dude. I got the sour worms. That's what I got. My favorite candy is sour worms. Let us know in the comments what your favorite Halloween candy is, and if you found any razor blades, drugs, guns in them this Halloween season. I need more passes. I need more passes from Josh Allen, and I need more catches from Stephon Diggs. That's what I need. Oh, those nachos look good. Let us know in the comments if you guys have had any cool Halloween experiences this weekend. Obviously, we had a couple parties. I had one as well. Kyle was actually over my house over the weekend for the party, dressed up as a lawyer who was late. I don't know. It looked like he was dressed as a Great Gatsby guy, but he was dressed up as a lawyer who was late to his trial. And obviously this time he's going as Russell Wilson, going as Simmons. So, there he goes with his new puppy. Here we go.
Everybody, little puppy love. This little guy.
This is what's going to get us 1 million views, the puppy.
It's like, yeah, but did you guys see what we had to say about football? They're like, show us the puppy.
They're like, at about the 33-minute mark, a really cute puppy comes on, and you guys should really watch it just for that.
Like on if you post a YouTube video, you can see the data of like how
most watched minute.
Yeah.
I was just telling them that you were over at my house for my Halloween party, dressed up as a lawyer that was late to his trial.
Yeah. Well, you got to say it right if you're going to say it. I was a stressed out lawyer that was running late. Yep, I was stressed out.
You were stressed the fuck out.
Tie was a little loose.
The tie, the little things. That's the things you got to look at, the little things. All right, so it looks like. Sorry.
If just putting a plug in, if Starburst wants to sponsor us, I'm a really big fan. I like the pink and the reds.
We will eat so many fucking Starburst if you sponsor a Starburst. Hashtag sponsor only football Starburst.
All right, so it looks like they're doing a little end of the first quarter interview here.
Yep. Bills are up 7-0 into the first, going into the second. What's up?
If you're the Bills head coach, I mean, you couldn't really ask for anything more than what you've gotten so far. Right? I mean,
no, I mean, like they were moving the ball. I mean, they're doing what they're doing. I just don't think is like, if you're Sean McDermott and you've got Josh Allen and your running game is actually looking pretty solid, I think you just kind of let him play. There we go. Is that Stephon? Yes, it is. Let's go, baby. Yeah.
I got it, ma'am.
We got Josh Allen with Stephon Diggs, baby.
I was just
Yeah.
watching.
That was
Diggs
a great pass.
Diggs made him look so dumb.
He did.
And
And look,
Allen
he
just
still gets him after he scores. Like, come on.
yeah.
Who is that? Is that Douglas?
Like why hit him now?
Yeah. It's like, dude, you got beat. Just, accept it.
Yeah. 14-0.
Right. 14-0 Bills.
Their defense is going to have to step up also, though. This isn't just on Rodgers.
For the Packers, yeah, absolutely. I think you meant for the Bills. I was like, well, they're scoreless right now. I think they've stepped it up quite a bit.
No, for the Packers, I mean, they got 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Not good.
Not good. But it is the Bills. Again, come on. It's the Bills. You know what I mean?
Number 1
You know what I
scoring
mean?
offense.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I got you.
Where is it? So obviously I'm a Bears fan. The Bears lost big by 20 points today against the Dallas Cowboys. But I will say, and I'll give you guys a little preview for the Only Football Tuesday episode, wasn't too it was a loss where I wasn't too mad because the offense showed out quite a bit, especially Justin Fields. So just a bit of a
just got to take the third quarter away.
I mean, yeah, and then it's like a super close game, right?
Yeah. No, that was what I expected from the Bears. It's just a couple of those turnovers were costly. Their defense, absolutely. Dallas's defense is a real deal.
Sorry?
Dallas's defense, they're for real.
Oh yeah, 100%. John, I wish I had a Fields jersey, dude. I wanted to buy one when they drafted him last year, but I was like, I don't want to jinx it and buy a Fields jersey. So I'm sticking with my Khalil Mack because he made a huge impact for the Bears when he was here. But if you want to buy me one, go ahead, bro.
Notice they said stinky cheese, not moldy cheese, because the moldier the cheese is, the better. But sometimes the moldy cheese does stink. All in all, that's a really bad analogy.
Overall, you're wrong.
Have you ever smelled like real Parmesan cheese? No, it doesn't smell great.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, you uncultured swan.
Okay. Guess I'll just take that.
He's like on Instacart right now ordering Parmesan cheese. This is a huge drive now for the Packers. I mean, they're not snap counting. They brought Von Miller in to play every series.
Did they? Oh, was that Dylan?
Yep.
Yeah, that's Dylan. All right.
You're a big boy. Oh, no. Here's the story.
Now, here's a guy.
Dude, they'll make a story about anything. They're like, he taped his thumb. Will it affect him? Just showing us his ass right now.
just Aaron Rodgers' ass, just all day, baby. Let's go.
Just other dudes bent over too. But it's going, oh,
they almost ran the reverse.
Little fakeroo. Didn't fool Von Miller.
Fake-a-rooney.
Went with the fake wide receiver reverse. And this is actually probably a really good time for a little plug I was going to ask about. But
yep, go ahead.
Matt LaFleur, obviously, his first 2 seasons, he starts 13-3. And then he goes into this season, and the Packers, they look a lot different. But they look a lot, how do I say it? They look like they're missing more than Devontae Adams.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like kind of clear. Like they're not. Yeah. So how much of that do you think is on LaFleur? And is Nathaniel Hackett like? There's a lot I don't understand because Nathaniel Hackett's not doing a great job in Denver, but
Mm-hmm.
it took him a year before the Packers responded well to his system.
Mm-hmm.
So
Eric thinks that was a lucky win.
which one?
The Broncos.
I don't know how it could be lucky. They had a 98-yard drive. That's a lot of
Broncos country, let's ride. I will say though, I how much is this on the floor? I think I don't know. I don't know how much it is on the floor. I really just want to kind of just say that it really is the talent around them because I mean, you look at I have a perfect example of the Bears. They don't have a lot of wide receiver talent around fields, right? And Alex Brown, one of the an old time Bear, said it himself. Mooney is not a number one wide receiver. On his best day, he's like a good number 2 receiver. So I have to agree with that. They don't have a lot of talent around them. And Rodgers, I will say that I was wrong in saying that Rodgers was one of those guys that can really make anybody around him a somebody. And clearly that's not necessarily the case this year. Romeo Doubs has probably been his best receiver. But even you see there, like he'll get mad at him and he'll call him out. So I don't really think this is on the floor. I really think it's more like the front office not going out there and not getting talent around Aaron Rodgers. And I mean, you've seen it through the draft. They spend a lot on defensive guys for some reason, and yet you don't see anything really kind of stick out on the defense for the Packers this year. You did at the beginning, but not really much anymore.
Yeah, it's been I think I talked about this in the beginning of the year, but the reason is because Packers don't have an owner. They're owned by the city of Green Bay, and they don't have a Jerry Jones that can make splashes in free agency. They rely heavily on their draft. And like when's the last Von Miller type free agent to sign with Green Bay?
I can't even think of it.
Because they get older players from the draft. And I mean, this is not rocket science. They don't have an owner that can just because with the with the salary cap, if you're a multi-billionaire, you can manipulate the way the money is, and okay, we'll tie that up in a bonus, whatever.
Everyone here. Oh, did he get it?
I don't
forward progress, maybe.
We'll see. We'll see if they mark the forward progress.
But yeah, they haven't gotten anybody huge, and I think just if I was Rodgers, I don't know, man. I don't trust the front office to make smart decisions. First down. All right, there you go.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's amazing to think about how bad the Packers would be without Aaron Rodgers. And that's why I do think Aaron Rodgers is the MVP. Because if this team does go to the playoffs, could you imagine? I mean, would this be maybe, I would say, a top 5 overall pick next year without Aaron Rodgers? Absolutely.
Yeah, I would agree. And like you said, he is their MVP year in and year out. But does this also kind of prove that maybe he does need that talent around him to be the MVP that we've always thought he was? Because, I mean, he's got 3 interceptions this year, which is like for the first 7-8 weeks of a season. That's quite a bit for Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, he does not throw interceptions, like not since his like rookie second year, whatever it was. He doesn't throw interceptions like at all. So, I mean, I think that is quite a bit to say though for the talent around him too and what he does with it, because Romeo Doubs can possibly be a star, but he's a rookie and he's making rookie mistakes and he's getting angry with them, sure, but you have to allow him to make these mistakes in order for him to be a wide receiver number 1 of the future.
I do think that there needs to be some type of veteran leadership, but not the kind I'll just use players, not like Julio Jones, because Julio Jones is, a glass. He's so fragile.
Yeah.
They need the type of veteran leadership of Amari Cooper. That's a great example. Somebody that's going to play 90% of the plays. He could be a wide receiver 1. and he can just because Aaron Rodgers is smart as he might be, he's not a wide receiver. Who's the leader of this wide receiver group?
Mhm.
You know, like really, is it Dobbs, who we didn't even know who he was until like week 2? You know,
Yeah.
there has to be a guy that's like in the wide receiver room leading the
Mhm.
team led stuff, all that, and it just seems like they don't have that guy in Aaron
Mhm.
Rodgers and Devontae Adams. I mean, they lost Devontae Adams, but why does it seem like they lost everybody? Because they lost leadership. I think. I think they just lost that leadership because
Yeah.
you can, I guess, you can get by with subpar receivers with the great quarterbacks,
Mhm.
but usually inside of those like groups, there is a veteran wide receiver leading the wide receivers. It's not just the quarterback leading the receivers. Think about Tom Brady, when he had Wes Welker,
Yeah.
to tell people what to do, or he had Randy Moss, or um, even Peyton Manning in Denver. Demaryius Thomas was the leader
Mhm.
to teach Eric Decker, and the list goes on and on. The Packers don't have that leader,
Mhm.
so yeah, I think there's that. But if the Packers don't have a winning season, do you think Matt LaFleur is no longer this?
Sack lunch, baby. Sack lunch.
That's crazy.
Um, do you,
I
do
was
I
just
think he gets fired or like what are you
I
talking
don't want to
about?
say no, not fired, because there was talk because he had 13-3, 13-3, that
Mhm.
he was like in the Sean McVay, Belichick, Tomlin. Like, is he not actually? Oh, look at that! That's a huge penalty.
Oh no, what was that?
It
Hands to
looks
the
hands in the
face.
face.
Oh no.
It looks like that's on the safety. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, no, defensive
Or
back.
cornerback, yeah.
So, yeah. Do you think already Matt
Uh,
LaFleur has kind of worked his way out of that top, the top coach, elite coaches, tier 1 coaching
um
conversation?
no, and again I think it really like when you say things like that, when you talk about Aaron Rodgers not being an MVP this year, you just look at the talent, you know. I'm sure a lot of coaches, the best coaches can do a lot with a little or a lot with not as much talent, but this is 1 year we're talking about with LaFleur. His previous 2 seasons with the Packers have been pretty damn good. You know what I mean? He's been to the playoffs. I don't want to say he got Aaron Rodgers the MVP, but he has a quarterback that has an MVP award when they started off really badly. So I don't think this is one of those where like you just write him off completely. Sean Payton had a lot of bad years with the Saints, even with Drew Brees, even with like his coaching prowess. So I
That's
think you got
true.
to give Matt LaFleur here some slack. You know what I mean? Like he's having a bad year right now. Oh, Aaron Jones just bullying people. Oh my god.
Yeah, he hit
Um,
that hole.
yeah, he hit the shit out of that hole. Let's go. Um, but I don't think you give Matt LaFleur. You just write him off because great coaches like this are going to have bad times and they're going to have bad seasons and then they're going to recover. It all matters how you recover. Can you stay in the conversation? I think is the biggest one of the biggest things that they have to do, right? Can I still be somewhat competitive, right? That's
Yeah,
really
I
all you
think.
have to do. Yeah, and that's really all you have to do as a coach like that. You can't just write him off after one bad season. Like if he has like 3 bad seasons in a row, okay, maybe now it's time to like start looking at him, looking at our coaches and seeing what's going on. But I can't really see him being written off as the Packers get a false start here, and I think they're first and 20 now.
Yeah, we'll see. Um,
But yeah, I
so
don't think you should write him
I
off.
I agree with you, but especially when you're losing, everything is what have you done for me lately?
True,
And
first and
it
15 for the Packers.
and if Matt LaFleur, if those 13-3 seasons led to even a Super Bowl appearance, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like there would be a lot more slack. But when you lose, one and done 2 years in a row,
Mm-hmm. Oh
and
my god.
it's easier to forget when you're losing. But yeah, nothing. I don't see anything happening in LaFleur this season, but I do think if they go 500 this year,
Mm-hmm.
he won't be in that like tier 1 head coaching conversation.
Um, I mean, maybe not going into next year, and it really all depends. Like in the offseason, what happens in the offseason? Do they add wide receivers? Do they add a defensive star, which they have proven that they don't do either of that. So, but again, it all see what happens in the offseason. I don't think LaFleur has another season, at least to start, like he is having this season. In the shotgun, Rodgers going deep. Oh no!
You got him.
Oh,
No!
did he catch that?
He got it. He got an elbow down.
Wow! What a catch! Is that Dubs?
Wow.
Who is that?
Wow.
Oh, it is Dubs. Wow!
Oh, I should have started him.
Catch! Oh my God!
Did you see the throw?
Yeah, the throw was good. He looked like he had separation there.
Look at that throw. Right where only he could get it.
Oh, elbow. He caught that. Did he have both feet in?
He got a knee. A knee equals 2 feet.
Yep. He got both in anyway.
And an elbow. I think an elbow is 2 feet.
What a catch. Wow. And, we were just talking about Dubs and that deep ball that Rodgers threw him. And here he goes, he said it a few weeks ago. I'm liking Dubs. I'm throwing him more balls. And obviously, look at that. He still has the confidence in him. And then Dubs makes up for the drop. And he gets a touchdown. That's all you can ask for from a guy who makes a mistake like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And this is the kind of game, a Sunday night football game against the best team in the NFL. Mm-hmm. There's not a better scenario for a young guy to step up to become that guy.
Yeah.
Like if Dubs is going to have a career game and get like 2-3 touchdowns in a game, mm-hmm. I feel like that'll be a significant moment for Rodgers and his connection, like for the life of it, I guess.
Yeah, no, 100%. As we have Derek Jeter here doing a commercial for the Grand Wagoneer. Dude, have you watched any nice horror movies? I watched one yesterday. It was called Haunt. It was like, yeah. Have you seen it?
No, I've seen some lately.
Well, that one came out in like 2020 or 2019. I didn't realize it was a movie. Pretty fucking scary.
Good? What's it called again?
It's called Haunt. So it's basically like these like college kids go like to this haunted house, and from the get-go, it's like super sketch, but they go in anyway because they're morons, right? And they want to move the plot along. But it has a lot of good jump scares. Pretty good story, I would say. I mean, it's your typical.
What's it on? What's it streaming on?
I think we watched it last night on Prime. So if you guys have Prime, I would try to rent it because I think if you're a Prime member right now, you get half off all rented movies for like $1.99 instead of $4.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good.
I was going to tell you, Smile is really good.
I haven't watched it. Is it good?
Yeah. Yeah. It was good. It was really scary.
I liked all the marketing they did for it. If you notice, like they would do like people smiling all weird during like really big games in baseball. Yeah, it was really cool.
I like so I picked up a part-time job at a movie theater, a local movie theater here in town for the people that don't know. So I've been watching like a lot more movies than I normally do.
Jesus Christ.
And I've been just like,
look at that shit.
Yeah.
Freaky as fuck.
I've been just like creepily smiling at people when they come out of the movie. and it like really freaks them out. It's a scary movie, dude.
I love it.
And then Barbarian. That was a really good one too.
Barbarian?
Mm-hmm. Both of them just came out. They got Isaiah McKenzie returning kickoffs, which is a little weird to me because he seems a little valuable, a little too valuable for special teams.
I guess I can see that.
Number 2.
Let's see here on the pass.
Gabriel Davis.
Oh, he was there. He was with him all the way. He just got a little separation there at the end.
Yeah, it was just a really great effort.
It was a good catch. Good catch.
Great ball. Right. So right when he caught the ball, his ability to not let that get punched out, that's what I was.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge because I think one of the Bears receivers, it was either Pettis or Equanimeous St. Brown, had the same opportunity, but just let him punch it out. So if you can have a wide receiver who can hold on to it like securely at all times, like that's great. I'll be right back.
Yep. So dipping into less than 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Packers are down by 7 points, second in inches for Buffalo. I believe they're on like the 30-yard line or somewhere around there. So here we go. Second in inches. Yep, 30-yard line. And they got a 2 wide receiver set, single running back. Looks like they're just going to run, pick that one up easily. And they get, oh my gosh, man. He gets past the defensive line so easy. Their ability to get to the second level against the Packers has been something worth noting. I mean, let's see. Bagel 77. You just got to make that tackle right there, 26. It's like you can't miss that tackle. God forbid the safety missed it too. All right. So now they're back in shotgun. Run the ball again. Why not? Pick up 5. And honestly, when you're running the ball the way Buffalo is right now, you kind of have the liberty to call whatever you want. Like as a play caller, you can literally do whatever you want at this point. You can run it, you can throw it.
Mm-hmm.
It's all working.
I have a theory that Josh Allen is the actual offensive coordinator because they got rid of Daboll and it has not. They have not skipped a beat. They have just gotten better, dude.
Peyton Manning was an offensive coordinator on the field. I don't know if Josh Allen's there yet.
I'm surprised Peyton hasn't gotten into coaching. I'm not, I'm going to be honest here. Like I'm just really surprised. Look at that. Is that McKenzie?
He said he doesn't. He said no.
Is that Zach? What's his name? Zach? Oh no.
That's Delvin Cook's brother.
Really?
Or
wow.
cousin, I think.
Oh, we got a little extracurriculars here with the Packers.
I hope it's on Cook. We're like literally the opposite.
Like and share this live stream if you're liking the content right now. I am dressed as a Bears mummy, and Kyle is dressed as Russell Wilson, dressed as Simmons. So that's fun. Here we go. He's mixing her up with coaches right now. What's going on? Look at Sean McDermott's there. Like, hey, bro, back the fuck up.
What are they so mad about? Was it a late hit or something? Oh, they said unsportsmanlike conduct defense. Yeah. They were just saying that's his first one.
Yeah.
See, I love how
because I think you get kicked out of like 2 or something. Huh?
Yeah. The second one it will be you're disqualified for the game. But I was gonna say it's funny how they can like push the players, but the moment they like push a coach, we're like, is he gonna get kicked out?
Oh, 100%.
But he did. I think he did push a coach there.
How dare you try to push that old man?
Now they're stopping the play for some reason.
I wonder if it's like they're trying to see exactly what happened here.
Yeah. I wonder if New York might be entering this conversation.
New York has entered the chat.
Would this be something that could result in an injection potentially? And that is Walker. So that is he is disqualified for the remainder of the game.
Wow.
And that's why. And that's why I brought that up because I was like, it's funny how, it feels different when they push a coach, but we treated it the same on the field just now.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah. So that is a big loss for the Green Bay Packers. I mean,
that's insane.
Clearly pushed him on the sideline. Obviously was not in the right there, letting his emotions get the best of him. And the Packers, that is not what they needed defensively to lose Quay Walker.
That's rough. That is a little rough. Let's go, Stefan. Let's go. Again, I just need Stefan Diggs and Josh Allen to go absolutely ham right now.
Yeah, dude. I had the year one our league. I had Stefan Diggs, and it's so much fun watching Bills games.
I remember in the championship game, I think he got like almost 40 points, maybe, and it was against me. And I was like, man, I just need Stefan Diggs to get hurt, and Stephon Diggs didn't get hurt. He
And
scored almost like 35, 40 points. It was ridiculous. And I
then you're
lost.
like,
I
what
got
kind
smoked.
of person am I?
I was like, what kind of human being am I to hope somebody gets hurt?
Not like bad hurt. That's how you justify it, right?
Here we go.
You're like, I don't want. See, that's
yeah.
what
I just want like I just want to sprain the ankle. That's all. We got Walker walking off.
Yeah,
Walker walking.
Here's another fun question for the live stream that they won't ask on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Do the players have to be escorted? I always see like a coach or a staff member with them when they're like leaving. Do you think that's necessary? Is that like so he can officially say I escorted him out, do you think?
Well, you've seen what happened with who was it? The Eagles, and who did the Eagles just play? The Steelers, right? Didn't they get into a scuffle like in the hallway?
Look at it. Yep.
Yeah, so they're trying to like do that. Like it is necessary because they want them to make sure that, hey, we're not trying to start fights. I mean, you saw it Michigan State over the weekend on Saturday as well. They got into a scuffle in the tunnel, I think. So I think that's kind of what they're trying to prevent. Is anybody trying to like cause trouble and him being left alone, I guess, right? Like,
yeah,
at least you want somebody there with maybe like a walkie-talkie or a radio or something to be like, hey, we need security. This guy's trying to fuck somebody up.
Exactly.
So we got the Bills.
Sense.
Bills in the red zone right now.
How much
Josh
time
Allen,
are we at?
Stephon Diggs.
3 minutes?
Yeah, about to connect again for another touchdown, I hope.
Pick six, tie ball game.
I fucking hate you. I'm down 37 points, and I think Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen, and the Buffalo defense can get me that. And I still have Nick Chubb and Evan McPherson going tomorrow on Monday night. I think I can get this dub.
I think you can too. I think you're underestimating how many points you're going to get.
Yeah, and if I don't, then it's your fault.
And this is just a time to remind you that we're sponsored by Heineken. Cheers or no cheers, make your decision.
This is what we do at Star 6 Media. We just try to force companies to sponsor us. So we just say that we're sponsored by certain companies. I think I've said we've been sponsored by Old Style. Jack from 3 Up 3 Down, I said that we're sponsored by Icy Hot, and now we have Heineken, Starburst, and I think we said one other one, I'm pretty sure. So we're trying to manifest all these sponsorships for Only Football. So it's gonna be a good time.
I'm gonna have to talk to you about telling everyone that it's not real. Like, we got it. You have to understand that we need Heineken to like find this video,
really believe
it, and then feel like, oh shit, we forgot to pay them this month.
Oh man, what's their address? Yeah. Only Football? Does that sound right? And just like they go to like some intern, the guy's like, yeah, that actually sounds correct. I fucked up. I'm sorry. We get a check for like 10 grand. We're like, whoa, okay, let's go.
I guess we're drinking Heinekens every episode.
Yeah. Do they smell like skunk? Sure, but for 10 grand, I'll drink all of them.
It smells like some of that legal marijuana that they're selling down here in Washington State.
That legal marijuana?
Devil's lettuce.
That Mary Jane?
Let us know in the chat if marijuana is legal where you are. Maybe we could get sponsored by a company. Toyota halftime show coming up. Question is, and that's a valid question. The question is going to be, what are the Packers going to have to do to stay in this game? I mean, this Buffalo team it's so easy for a game to just get, right outside your hands, and then all of a sudden
here we go.
You blink and it's like
touchdown.
Man, it's just too easy.
Like you just said, you blink and now they're up 21-7. But that didn't help my fantasy score, so that was actually a terrible play.
So they're gonna get 21 points a half, apparently. So can Green Bay score more than 42 points? That's the question. Probably not.
Oh man, if you're a Packers fan right now, you're hoping that this could be a manageable game. Actually, just right about now.
Yeah, you also remember you got Aaron Rodgers 2-minute drill. They They probably got a minute 50. Yeah, because the clock doesn't start till someone returns it. So let's say it's a touchback. 25-yard line, 1:54 seconds. It didn't show how many timeouts. I think they have all 3. Hasn't been any challenges. I don't think there's been a timeout. But let me see if I can see if there's any interesting stats to pull up about this game.
Mhm.
Packers. Go, Pack, go.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
I was telling the fans, I did grow up in Wisconsin when I was 5 years old. In
Mhm.
Wisconsin, we celebrate golden birthdays. I don't know if you know what that is.
Yeah,
gonna ask.
it's like the age of the day that your birthday lands on.
Yeah, some people have no idea what that is. My golden birthday, I was born August 5th, so when I turned 5, I got a Packers helmet. It was just like this one,
Mhm.
and I used to play football outside in it. So I do have some love for the Packers.
Yeah.
Just
Nerd.
nowhere nearly the amount I have for
The
the Denver
Broncos.
Broncos.
And
But I did go to Brett Favre's last game as a Packer.
you have like an interesting reason for following the Broncos, which I feel like a lot of people don't have, although I have met somebody else who roots for a team because of somewhat the same reason you do, but let the people know why you're a Broncos fan and not really a Packers fan.
Yeah, so me and my friend Alex used to play in first grade or second grade against a kid named Wesley. Well, me and Alex played Wesley and Brandon, and it was 2-on-2, and they were the Packers. So me and
Mhm.
Alex had to pick another team. So we went to the school library and we laid out all the teams. Because do you remember your elementary library had those like thin books with every team? It was
Oh
like
yeah.
New York Giants. Yeah. So we laid them all out. And I remember it was between the Broncos and the Patriots, and we both picked the Broncos. And during that time, Brian Greasy was the quarterback, and we both got Brian Greasy jerseys, and we were like all in on it.
Mhm.
Well, I ended up moving to Florida. Fast forward, I'm 18 years old, and I just saved enough money to fly to Denver. And I'm going to my first game as like in real life at Mile High
Yeah.
Stadium. And I called that number that Alex used to have, 608-834-9049.
Just giving
It's
away
not
numbers.
it's not his number anymore. It doesn't even ring. But when I
It's
was
not even a
18,
number.
but 10 years ago it was, and I called him and I was like, his mom answered. I was like, is Alex there? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, Alex, guess where I am right now? And he's like, where? I was like, I'm outside Mile High. It was actually a playoff game that I was down there for. It's like I'm about to
Nice.
go see Manning in, the playoffs. And
Yeah.
he's like, oh my God, dude, that's crazy. I'm like, no, I need to know, like, are you a fan? And he's like, yeah, yeah. I was like, no, like, are you weirdly a fan? Like, you've never missed a game since we were in second grade together?
And he
He's
said
like, yeah.
no.
No, he was like, yeah, dude, I swear I've never missed a game. I'm obsessed with the Broncos. I was like, I don't know what happened when we opened that book, but something like, because you can't really just choose to be passionate about something like that. Like, I can't be
Yeah.
like, I'm going to be a big Avalanche fan. Like, you can follow
Yeah.
it and you can, but like, that deep passion to be
Oh yeah.
invested emotionally into it. Like,
Yep.
I really do believe that we didn't pick the Broncos, that they picked us. And if you love your team the way I'm talking about it, you already know
Mhm.
what I'm talking about. So that is the quick and dirty of how we became such big Bronco fans. And I will be going on my 24th year as a Broncos fan.
Jesus.
And
Here
yeah,
we go.
never
Aaron
missed a
Rodgers
game.
going long. Oh, picked
No,
off.
drop!
Picked off.
Damn it.
He got it. I think he got it. We have to
I
check.
hope it hit the ground.
I think
I don't
it
want to
did.
see a
I really do
blowout.
think it did.
I mean, you might as well.
Yeah, he
Oh,
dropped
okay.
it.
They're calling it incomplete,
He
which is a
dropped
big
it.
deal
Yeah.
because if it's very close, like
Ooh,
that was
wait.
pretty close.
That
It's
was
harder
really close.
it's harder to overturn it. But if they would have called it an interception,
No
you know
way.
what I'm
That's
saying?
he intercepted that.
It was touching the ground at the same time, it looked like.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
did. Yeah, yeah. It looked right there. That view right there, like
Yeah.
the end of the ball definitely hit the ground.
Please reset the game clock, probably is what they're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Well, that's a big break, big sigh.
Kyle's
For the
like,
Packers.
phew.
Yeah, it was like 24-7 looks a lot different than 21-10.
Yeah, for real. Probably because they're different numbers too.
Shut up.
Oh, it definitely does look different, Kyle. Good observation.
Okay, Madden.
You see, what you want to do is you want to score more points to win the game. Oh, sack. Rodgers, sack, lunch.
This will be interesting. Do you think they call
Russo.
timeout here?
I
Staying
think
aggressive.
I think did
Yeah.
they call timeout? I think they did.
I think Buffalo might have.
Oh, because I don't see a timeout call coming up right now. Yeah, somebody called a timeout, that's for sure.
I think Buffalo did.
So they're up 21-7, minute left in the first half. Are the Packers a second half team? I think this season they really haven't been. If I'm not mistaken.
The Packers haven't really been an any quarter team this year.
They've just been kind of like meh. They're doing their thing, right?
They've been pretty consistently stale.
Yeah. This costume's getting to me.
I'm gonna look.
Fucking mummy. I had to pick a mummy.
I don't want to be a mummy. I'm gonna look into that though. I'm gonna see some second half numbers here. Here we go.
There we go.
I would say no.
I would say no.
The number one scoring team in the second half is Kansas City, followed by the New Orleans Saints.
Weird. Oh, wow. I think the Bears are up there, aren't they?
The Bears are 21.
Never mind. It's just that I think I'm thinking more of the Bears defense. The Bears defense, I think, they let up a lot of scores against Dallas today, but coming into this Dallas game, I think they had given up a total of 2 or 3 touchdowns in the second half. Like,
yeah, Green Bay's
through the first 7 weeks.
Green Bay's 28th.
Okay, so they're not very good. Yeah, man. I think if they go into the half just without any scores here, without at least a field goal, I think it's just kind of it, man. You're kind of looking at an absolute demolition of this Packers team.
Yeah, and here's a little further stat. So, their average is 6.1 points in the second half.
Oh my God.
On their home games, they average 9 points in the second half, but on the road, only 4 points in the second half.
That's not gonna get you much.
That's not gonna get you
any dub.
Yeah, that's not gonna get you. What is it, like shit in one hand and make a wish in the other, and see which one happens first?
I think they're just gonna get shitted on.
Yeah, they're just gonna shit in their hands.
Call it a mud pie.
Oh.
Here we go. Let's go. 3rd and 16 for the Packers with a minute left in the second quarter.
Yep. Maybe the time to make their own stats here. I like that.
Nope. Not bad. It looked like he was going to get free, though. I think it could have looked good, but I don't think Aaron Rodgers liked that play call.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck are we trying to win?
Yeah.
What are we playing for a halftime for? Like,
yeah,
we're losing.
I think Packers last season, they go for the long ball there. I think so.
Yeah, you're down 14 points. Like
Mhm.
you're like, let's just get to the half without being down 14. You already are. Just
Yeah,
like
like that's kind of sad, honestly. That's like a pussy play by LaFleur.
yeah, and this is something I would see Denver do, and gosh, it's so much
You,
worse
you
when it's
said
your
that you
team.
see him do?
Yeah, yeah, I've
Oh,
seen the Broncos do stuff like that, and you're just like, why are you being conservative? You're losing.
yeah.
You're on the road. Like, oh man, it's more frustrating when it's your team that you love doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that Gabriel Davis?
I know the Bears would do that sometimes as well. And I'm just like, I get it. David Montgomery and Khalil Herbert are probably the best players offensively on the team, but I mean, let's just try to get a pass going. You know what I mean? Like come on, we can't be that pussy about this shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. In the last 3 games, the Bears have averaged almost 11 points in the second half.
Well, okay. Not the worst, but not the best at all.
No, the worst is almost it's Denver. No, it's
Let's
Tennessee.
go, Josh Allen.
No.
Let's go.
No. No.
Let's go, baby.
God.
I love it. They're going all in right now. I love it.
They're like, this is too easy. Just run straight. All you got to do is run straight. Rodgers is like, I hate this shit, dude. I hate this. He's not used to losing.
Rodgers is like, man, that was me about 5 years ago.
He's like, why does all the dude? They're literally playing with them like children.
Yeah, they really are.
Buffalo's gonna win the Super Bowl. It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
take a miracle.
It really is. It really is. And we had what's his name? He was just commenting, just killer. Like he's a Chiefs and Bills fan. I don't know if they end up meeting in the AFC Championship game that the
They
Chiefs can stop the Bills.
They can't.
It's just they're so good. Look at what they're doing with a minute left in the second quarter going into halftime.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is insane. This is what I wish the Bears would do.
You saw how much time I spent on analytics, and what I found. This is
There
a free play. This is a free play.
Oh,
that's a free play.
Yeah.
Oh,
but he was out. He was out.
The fact that he's still catching it, it's like somebody just like find a heart and put it in. Like
somebody put it in this backers team because they don't have it right now.
Oh man.
Offsides on the Packers. Yeah. Free play, like you said.
Yeah. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. I did the analytics, and what makes Buffalo so good is that if you do a power ranking, a lot of people have basically Buffalo, Eagles, Chiefs, Eagles, Chiefs, maybe Giants, and then
Bengals,
Cincinnati.
Maybe. Yeah.
Most people agree on at least the top 3. So I'll do Eagles, Chiefs, Bills. The Buffalo Bills are so much better than the Eagles and Chiefs statistically. They've played better opponents, and they're ranked number 1 in offense and defense. Like, this is a historically good team. You usually have a really number 1 ranked defense and, an offense. If it gets the job done, usually wins the Super Bowl. You have the best offense in the NFL and the best defense in the NFL. That's a juggernaut. That's a cheat code. That's I mean, I don't understand, like, and then you added Von Miller. Like, there's no way no one's going to beat this team. And they can do that because Josh Allen hasn't gotten paid yet. So they can give Von Miller whatever it was, $200 million or $120 million.
And that's like something you don't see the Packers will ever do either. Like,
unless they don't have any money.
Unless they actually get like an owner, I guess I would say, or even the front office actually like takes the money that they've made and just like, you know what I mean? Like do something with it. Get a Von Miller for their defense. Get a It's funny to say this, but get a Devontae Adams for their offense, like they had him. How can you
Yeah.
not sign this guy? Like, you have money. There's no way you don't have money. Come on now.
Yeah, it's like, who are you paying?
Yeah, who are you paying? Because it sure isn't fucking the defense. That's for sure.
And if you're Rodgers, it's interesting that he wanted to stay in Green Bay.
Knowing this was like, and this is that he knew that they weren't going to Devontae Adams either. He knew that.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, I'm getting paid, so I'm good. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, so close. Off the fingertips. I think they're just going to go for the field goal here and make it 24-7.
Yeah, no
like
shit.
you said. Like you said.
You're like, I think they're just going to go for the field goal. No, send them back out.
I think they should send them back out. Fuck it.
With the way the Packers are playing, there's like a 45% chance they score.
Tyler Bass, 9 for 11. Never forget.
Oh. Oh.
Whoa, look at that ref. We're going in there like, whoa, stop it. Stop the play.
Whoa, technical foul. Technical foul.
They called the timeout. Respect the rules of the game. Oh my God, we're children.
He did run in there like that, though.
Yeah, he did.
He's like, I swear to God, if you snap that ball, you're out of here.
I will fucking end you.
Matt LaFleur's like, does it look as bad on the field as it looks from the sideline? And Rodgers is like, I don't know. I've been on the sideline most of the game.
That's funny. That is funny. Oh man, I thought they were talking about Stephon Diggs going to the locker room. I got scared there for a second.
He bit his tongue. I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah, because he was sticking his tongue out, and like one of the guys was checking him out. And I was like, oh, I hate when I bite my tongue.
Dude, it's the worst.
Oh no. Oh, whew. That did not look good off the foot.
Yeah. What is Buffalo's? Why is their mascot not a buffalo?
Is it not?
No, it was like a blue bear.
Maybe it was a blue buffalo.
We're gonna get to the bottom of that.
I love how the tunnel is for both teams. Like, they don't have separate tunnels for the home and the visiting team. They just have to go in there, like, knowing that the Bills are just a better team than the Packers.
It is a buffalo. It's weird because I've never seen a buffalo stand on two legs. You see him?
Yeah. Hey, there we go. What do you mean? Yeah. They're supposed to get on all four, become a furry for the fans? What are we doing here?
I would think that it would be designed where like two of the feet would just drag. And then...
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab some refreshments. Kyle, if you just want to, talk to the people, I'll grab you a beer. I got you.
Justin Simmons just popped up on the TV. Wearing the jersey right now. Man, so an ugly first half. I'm going to see what the odds are on DraftKings Sportsbook for the Packers to win. I bet it's out of control. Here we go. No. Plus 2,500. If you bet $1, oh my God, that's hilarious. If you bet $1 on Buffalo to win right now, you get $1. If you bet 10, you get $10.05. What if you bet $10,000? Let me see. 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1,000,000. Oh my God, that's crazy. If you bet $1 million, you would only win $5,000. $10 million. Could you imagine betting, if you bet $10 million, you would only win $50,000? But could you imagine betting 10 million and losing? Meanwhile, the Packers, if you bet $10 on the Packers, it pays out $260. $50. Put $50 in the Packers right now, you win $1,300. I don't think the Packers got it in them. I really don't. I love looking at like the sports betting numbers, even though I never place any bets. I just love looking at it. Broncos beat the Jaguars today in London. Packers look like they are not ready to play a team as good as Buffalo. We're talking. Shut up.
Okay.
I was just telling them. So if you bet right now, if you bet $100 million, see,
which we all totally have,
on Buffalo, you only win $5,000 or $50,000.
What? To win the Super Bowl or to win right now?
No, to win this game.
Oh.
But I was like, yeah, if you had like 10 million to just be like, hey, I need a quick $50,000.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Could you imagine being like, it's crazy. It's like when you're rich, the shit you can do. You're like, all right, I need $50,000, but I don't want to use my own money. Put $1 million on Buffalo to win the game that you're totally gonna win, and then we'll use that money. But imagine some dude like puts $100 million on Buffalo just to win the 50 grand, and the Packers win. And he's like,
I mean, if you have $100 million in the first place, I think you have an extra $100 million lying around to lose that $100 million.
No, in my example, this is all their money.
This is their life savings, their mortgage, everything.
Everything.
Oh man.
Tony Dungy hasn't aged in 30 years. It seems
Dude,
like.
he looks like he did in 2006 in that Super Bowl with the Colts.
Nah, he looks a little older.
Whoa, dude! You just said he hasn't aged. What the fuck?
Well, I didn't mean since then. That was like 2008. You're talking a long time ago.
Wow.
Zach
I will
Wilson.
say, while the Jets highlights are coming up, or lowlights, I made sure to let my wife know that the Jets lost. She was not happy about it.
Did you tell her that I called it?
I think so. I think I did. Yeah.
I also called Detroit to beat Miami, and they had a 21-7 lead.
Yeah.
See,
and Tua went off, dude. He had like 380 yards, 3 touchdowns. Like he went off this game. I think I predicted that. I will say that just to toot my own horn here.
No, that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, exactly.
The guy I work with was like, so do you like let him know that you picked all these like upsets? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, so you're not like humble about it? And I was like, no, not at all.
You're like, no, that's kind of what we do around here.
Yeah, I was like, that's literally like we just shit talk to each other.
Dude, Seahawks beating the Giants.
I think
that was insane.
Did we both pick the Seahawks?
I think we did. Let me double check our notes. You guys are getting previews here of the Tuesday episode. Yeah, and it was my game of the week. Yep. And the Seahawks ended up winning.
Yeah, they won by 14 though. Not even a close game.
No.
I do think the Giants, it's a hard place to play. I'm giving the Giants more of a I think the Jets are more fakers than the Giants, personally.
I would buy that. I'd buy that for $1.
I love seeing CMC throw a touchdown.
Dude, CMC went ham, dude. One of our guys in the fantasy league has him, and he ended up with, I'll give you guys the points totals here in a bit, 40 points. He ended up with 40 points, and he's still going to lose to me this week.
And I just traded like 3 running backs for him, and he said no. Because I knew this was happening this week.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you go to what's his name? The coach for the 49ers?
Kyle Shanahan.
Kyle Shanahan. You go to a Kyle Shanahan offense and you know whoever's on it is going to just ball out.
I love her peacoat.
That is a very nice peacoat, I will say. Even if it's, I don't know if that's a unisex peacoat, but I would buy it. Dude, look at Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls looks so dope.
It does. It literally looks like my dad's like smoke machine and his LED lights.
Yeah.
He's always trying to. My dad. All right, funny little plug here. My dad turns 50 next year, and he's going through a phase right now where he's putting lights on everything. Like,
what does that mean?
Everything he buys has like a remote control to like under his couch, lights. Behind the TV, lights. The pool, lights. He's got like a wooden map on the wall, and you put like a pin in all the places that
he's getting old. He's got to see.
I guess, dude. He's got a wooden map where you put like a pin where you've been. He put lights all around it. Everything has lights, dude.
I love it. I love it.
Just gotten out of control. I think there's lights under the granite.
He needs to see everything, dude. He wants to make sure that he always knows where he's at.
It is kind of nice though, because when we're watching like a stand-up, in the backdrop of like the backdrop of the stage they're on is like, let's say it's red. He'll make like all the lights red, and it feels like you're kind of there.
Oh, that's really cool.
But
I wanted to get something like that, but I'm just like, it's more of a you don't need it, right? Like you don't need that. It makes it look cool, but I'm just like, man, that looks so fucking dope. I want it.
Yeah. No, I mean, lights are fairly cheap now. You can get like a pack for $13 at Bargain Market.
Nice plug for Bargain Market. Sponsor us.
Here's what I want to invent, and tell me what you think. And if it's a really good invention, someone else listening will probably steal it, but whatever. I want to invent this, like, it gives you like an experience. So it'll like mist. So let's say you're watching a NASCAR. I don't know why you would be, but I just saw a NASCAR commercial, and a player's like blew out a tire, and it's like super smoky. This like mist that it sprays has the combination to like create every type of smell there is. So it'll like while you're watching, let's say maybe a football game, and the Tampa Bay blows their like firework cannons, then you get like a fireworks smell. Like it just kind of mist smells to like make it feel like you're there.
So basically a smoky candle.
Kind of, but it has every combination of smell. If you're watching someone bake blueberry pie, it can mist some blueberries at you.
I kind of like that. More of an experience, right? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I feel like that's a future.
Well, now you have to create it and make us millions.
See, I can't create it. I can only.
Yes, you can, Kyle. I believe in you. God damn it.
My mom got a job interview with Red Bull when they were a startup company.
Really?
And she was like, "This is a stupid soda company. It'll never become anything." And to this day, she like can't talk about it because of how much money. So it sprays out whatever you're watching.
Yeah.
I guess it depends.
It says like someone's like taking a dump, you're just gonna smell dump or what?
Or I think they're saying like
you just get hit with like just shit fucking air. You're like, whoa, what the fuck?
You turn the channel, the shit stinks.
Oh my god.
Not the substance of whatever you're watching. Let's be clear. Just the smell. And then
So if someone's in the bathroom, yep. So if you're watching someone shoveling shit, then you'll smell the shit. Exactly. That's exactly what Kyle's referring to.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd be watching someone shoveling shit. I mean, you watch a lot of Bears game. That's pretty close to just.
Dude, that is 100%. I can taste it when I watch Bears games. Oh my god. Create it, Kyle. You can do it. If you put your mind to it, you can do it. Get that Russell Wilson mentality.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Speaking
Unlimited
of Russell Wilson mentality, I hope the whole Denver Broncos are doing high knees all the way home after, because you heard Russell Wilson did high knees. on the way to London.
For like 8 hours. Yeah.
8 hours of high knees while his teammates slept, and we won. So,
So is that what they got to be doing?
They got to do high knees on the way home. That's what I'm saying. They got to say "Let's ride" and do high knees the whole time.
Only good smells, no bad ones. I agree. Just killer. I agree.
Only good smells.
Hey, you Kyle was smelling shit too during these last few weeks Broncos games, so I don't want to hear it, brother.
Yeah, no, that you're right.
Oh man. All right, well, if you're just joining us. Yeah, if you're joining us, we talked about doing I guess like a more entertainment. Kyle's gonna create it for TV shows, for movies, all sorts of cool shit. That was our halftime show, just kind of going over that idea. And you're watching the only football live stream of Sunday Night Football, Bills against the Packers. Bills are destroying the Packers right now, 24/7. Kyle is still very, I guess, confident that the Packers will come back. I don't know, Kyle. How you
feel? No, I was the most confident when the game started, and then as it's gone on, I've progressively gotten less confident.
Yep.
I do need to know who started with the ball. Was it Packers?
I think it was the Bills, actually. So I think the Packers are getting it here in the third quarter, if I'm not mistaken.
So the Packers did stop the Bills once, right? Because they got the ball and it was 0-0, right?
Yep. Yeah, so the Packers will be starting it. I like what Just Killer said. They're destroying the Packers 24/7, 7 days a week. I love it. I love it.
That is awesome.
All right. Is he going to? Oh, he's going to take it out. I bet you he gets to 20.
I bet he gets to 23.
Oh no.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
Wow.
Talk about a spark. Oh my God, that's exactly what they need. Oh my gosh, there's a flag.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that is what they needed.
Yeah, this is not what they needed. Let's see what the call is. Holding on the return team. That's a killer.
Buffalo's
that is a killer.
I told you he was holding. That's why he got so far.
Just killer. How long do we think the Eagles will go undefeated? So I had them losing to the Steelers this week. Obviously, that was not the case whatsoever. They got the Steelers got destroyed by the Eagles. Honestly, the way they're playing right now, I don't know what their schedule is. Kyle, maybe you could pull that up. But
I had them winning.
What's up?
I had them losing I think it was their 10th week. They're gonna win next week. They're playing Houston.
Okay. Oh, sack. Rodgers sack. But there's also a flag on the field. Man. So they play Houston. They're definitely going to go, 8-0, right? Because they are 7-0 right now.
Yeah, right now they're 7-0.
Yeah, and they're going 8-0.
The Texans.
Yep, they're going 8-0.
And then
offsides. Oof, tough break for the Bills right there.
Then they play the Commanders. Colts. Mm-hmm. Honestly,
wow.
I'm being completely honest.
They're going to go 10-0.
I could see them winning until week 14? Maybe on Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Who do they play on Christmas?
Christmas Eve they play at Dallas.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
This might be a 16-1 team.
That's crazy to think about. Could you imagine though they'd be the first 17-0 team if they did go? Oh, there goes Jones. There goes Jones. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. All the way to midfield pretty much.
Wow. So that's okay. So now they get it back where that kickoff return was initially.
Yep. The sack didn't count because they were offsides. The Bills were offside, so they couldn't get a sack there. And then Jones just I don't understand why the Packers don't just do this all the time.
Well, they were it wasn't working. They were doing it, and then the Bills kept.
But
it's easy to say it when it's working, but then when you're down, a lot.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. It's another first down right there.
Yeah, I agree. I said that in the very beginning that I think the Packers' only way to win this game is to run the ball, to
Yeah.
keep Josh Allen on the sideline, because he's going to score every time he comes out.
Oh, we got an unpopular opinion here by Just Killer. Bears will beat the Eagles. God, I hope so. That would be insane. Kyle would have a stroke. I would also have a stroke of happiness. So I don't think it's going to happen. But man, what a week that would be if they beat the Eagles.
It's like, I wish my team was playing the Eagles. Like, everyone wants to be the team to knock them off, you know?
Yeah. Man, AJ Dillon is not good. He is not good. Like it is Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
It is Aaron Jones, and that's it. Because AJ Dillon is kind of trash. See, look at that. Look at LaFleur's record: 13-3, 13-3, 13-4, and now 3-4. Like we got to just give him time because I mean, that's who the LaFleur is, right? Like that's who LaFleur is. He's a 13-game winner, but he's gonna have a season here where he sucks. Oh, there's Dillon.
Oh, what were you saying about Dillon?
He's good for one of those runs every game. That's about it.
Oh no, he's good for more than that. Eating a burger here.
Oh, it looks good as fuck. Man, this Bills defense is looking kind of silly against the run right now.
Yep. Have they even had a pass play?
I don't think they have actually. They know
They're just running it.
The Bills know exactly
Look
what they're
for
doing.
a play
now,
action.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh,
What?
what a tackle, AJ Dillon.
Oh,
that did not look good.
What was that? His arm? Did he hyperextend his arm?
I don't know if it was his arm or if it's his leg. Like when he was tackling him, I think he stiff armed him and he dragged him from the top, and I think his leg did like bent. Like I don't know. We'll see right here.
Yeah.
Look how I tackled him. See, like right there. You saw that? You saw his knee?
Oh my God.
Oh, that looks rough.
Oh my God. Oh.
That looks so rough right now. Damn.
Yeah, you're like
Aaron Jones all day.
You're like 3 seconds ahead of me.
Speed up, Kyle. Get with the program. Get with the program.
Why did he look so goofy running in motion?
He did look super goofy. But hey, he got 8 yards there. That makes an easier third down to accomplish. So, but he looked like a moron. Not gonna lie.
He looked like a family member, just like he became somebody that's never played football, but he couldn't show that he's never played football. He's like, all I have to do is run this motion route, and they'll believe that I'm a player.
He's like, if I try my best, they'll believe me.
That looks funny. I want to see that. See, I want to see replays on that stuff. Oh man, it sucks for AJ Dillon, but
come on, get him! Wow, wide open, wide open. Wide open.
What is the flag?
Is there a flag?
I think they're gonna call a push off Tonyan.
Oh, look at Aaron Rodgers. Let's see what the call is. Pass interference on Tonyan. Yep.
Called it. So there's going to be a push-off there. Rodgers not happy about it.
No.
And
let's see how it goes.
The replay. Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, I mean,
what?
It was on both. It was on both.
It was definitely mutual.
Yeah.
But a little too much, in my opinion, for them to just let it go.
I think so too, and especially when it comes from the offensive player too. But if for a jump ball that happens where it's like mutual interference, then I think they just let it play. But when you're pushing a guy off you to get into better position, I mean, you got to call that all day, I think.
Yeah.
Just Killer likes your burger.
It's fire, man.
Oh, almost intercepted. Oh my God.
Tell Aguilar he needs to stop it.
Unpopular opinion here, but I think getting 3 points is actually a good thing here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as good as 7, but you make it a 2-possession game again. I still think that you have some good momentum.
Ooh, so close.
That just sucks.
Because if you come out
I
at
mean-
halftime and you end up punting the ball away,
Mhm.
you kind of feel like, okay, it's going to be more or less the same thing from the first half. But this showed that they can drive down and score. Honestly, it's a pretty impressive drive to come out.
Just more unpopular opinions. Eagles lose their next game. Just
So
killer.
the Texans,
He's coming out with the most unpopular opinions right now. I love it.
you should
yeah,
put $20 on it. You'll probably win like 200.
Yeah, right. But you're completely right. Get the points, because when if there's no other game to look at about getting points, it's that Bears Commanders when they were
Yep.
not getting the field goals, when they were in the red zone and just trying to go for it again. Go for it. If you don't get it, okay, but the next time get the points. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
get the points where you can. That's a smart kick. I just get the points. Get the points. Just killer. Bills are going 16-1. You agree, Kyle?
Let me look at their schedule. So, do you have the Bills and who has a better record, the Bills or the Eagles, by the end of the year?
So it looks like Just Killer's got Chiefs 15-2, Bills 16-1, and he does not want the Eagles to go 17-0. I kind of like Philly though. I like Philly. They got the Phillies in the World Series right now. Jalen Hurts is proving a lot of doubters from last year wrong. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I hated the Phillies when they beat the Bears in the playoffs, back in 2018. But now that I'm kind of just like, hey, it's a rebuilding year for the Bears. Why not have the Phillies, the Eagles be good? You know what I mean? I like when the Eagles are good.
Yeah. I don't think the Bills are gonna necessarily go, what was it, 16-1? They got a couple of tough games. I mean, compared to the Eagles, oh yeah, we both have
100%.
said it
Yeah.
a million times.
Mark our words.
The Bills are a juggernaut.
They are.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a team I look at when I look at their schedule and I'm like, okay, they're playing a better team. They're the better team in every one of their games, but it's
Yeah.
the NFL and shit happens. So
Mhm.
I'm looking at the Vikings game. I'm looking at the Dolphins game again. I'm looking at the Bengals and even the Patriots, just because it's a division rivalry.
Mhm.
They could easily win all of those games. They'll probably walk right over the Browns and the Lions and the Jets.
Oh yeah.
But the Jets also could play, tough, because division rivalry hasn't really been a big rivalry in our lifetime, like Bills
No.
Jets, but that could become one.
It could, and I mean, especially with like what's going on in New England. Sure, they beat the Jets, right? But with Mac Jones, Bailey Zappi, Bill Belichick not giving a fuck about playing the hot hand when he wants to, like, who knows what happens there? If the Jets do become really good and the Patriots take a step back for a couple of years, like you said, this could be a rivalry that could be pretty like decent, and you still have the Dolphins that are very good. You might be looking at the Patriots being last in the AFC East in the coming years.
Yeah. I wonder if Belichick will retire. I don't think he could hurt his legacy at this point, but
No, I don't think so.
If he like coached for 10 more years and they weren't like relevant, I think it would be a little tarnished. Oh man. They're going to do they're going to do what's that? Are they going to do targeting, unnecessary roughness?
I think so, yeah.
He wasn't down until he hit him.
Let's see what the call is here.
I don't like that. On the eyeball test, that didn't look bad at all.
Holding on the defense.
Oh, okay.
Just Killer's asking, Chiefs going 15-2?
No.
I think they've already lost 2 games, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they go undefeated the rest of the season. I don't know what their schedule is. I'll take a look right now.
They still have to play the Broncos twice.
Oh yeah, those are 2 easy wins. No worries.
One of them's in Denver on Sunday Night Football.
Ooh.
No, like every year the Chiefs beat us. It like that urgency gets more and more and more. Like I said, it's almost 12 in a row.
Oh, close.
Oh man.
Hold on, let's see here. Sorry, what were you saying about the Chiefs again?
No, I'm just saying that's like they very well could beat the Broncos twice, but those aren't going to be like easy games to win.
So they have the Tennessee Titans in week 9, followed by the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think they win those 2.
Wait,
The
the Tennessee Titans.
Chargers.
Oh yeah. They lost to the Colts. In my head, I was thinking the Titans.
They did. Let's go. Then they have the Chargers. The Chargers might be a difficult game for the Chiefs, as Gabe Davis just caught, what was that, like a 30-yard pass from Josh Allen. Rams, Bengals, like you said, the Broncos, Houston Texans, Seahawks, Broncos, Raiders. There's a lot of games in there they could lose. I don't think they go undefeated in all of those. There's no way.
Yeah, there's a couple losses there.
Come on, Josh.
Hmm.
What was that? That was weird. I don't think – I think Singletary was like, was that for me or who was that for?
Yeah. I'm thinking the Chiefs go like 13-4.
I could see that. I can see them go 13 wins. Yeah. Who do the Bears have next? They have the Dolphins at Soldier Field. And after the game Tua just had, I don't know, man, especially the game the defense had, letting up almost 50 points against the Cowboys. And the Cowboys are a pretty good offense. So, credit to them. But I don't know, like, unless the defense really steps it up and, like,
Come on.
First down. Unless the defense steps it up and the offense just kind of does the same thing they've been doing, that one's going to be a very rough game against the Dolphins.
Well, you got home field advantage going for you.
Yeah. Tyreek Hill is going to have a field day. I love the pun.
So why do you guys call it Soldier Field? Why don't you have a stadium name?
So I think it was actually, so it's part of the Chicago Parks program or whatever of Chicago. So it's actually not even the Bears stadium. They don't own it. It's part of the Chicago Parks district. So they own it. They built it and everything. And I think back after World War II or during World War II, they built it in honor of like the war and the soldiers and just the war going on. So they built it in honor of that. But yeah, it's not even the Bears. It's not even the Bears stadium to own. It's the Chicago Public's to own. So
that's crazy. You'd think by this point they would be like, "Hey, man, here's the deed to the land." Like,
yeah, but they don't. But like the city makes so much money off them that they're like, "There's no way we're gonna give them this fucking stadium." You know what I mean?
Yeah. That sucks. So how does the ownership group make real money?
Dude, honestly.
They should try to buy out of that contract.
And that's what they is something that Jack and I have talked about on Big League Chicago, is that they're planning on moving to Arlington, which is like about 40-minute drive away from the city, north, I believe. And they have like a ton of space to work with to not only build a stadium that is much bigger than the one they're in now in Soldier Field, but like entertainment district, office space, hotel space, restaurants, all that stuff to just bring money in. And they could just buy that land straight up and make that build all that straight up.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That's actually what Miami did. The Miami Dolphins aren't in Miami.
Oh
lot
yeah,
of
that's
people-
right.
They're I guess they're the equivalent of Arlington to Chicago.
Yeah. The
But did you
Bills'
see
new
the?
stadium.
I was
Yeah.
just about to say. Yeah, that's why I brought
Yeah.
all this up. Was because I was gonna roll right into there. JST killers all over it. So, did you see the pictures with like
Yeah,
the
dude, they look so cool.
the metal buffaloes out front and everything?
Yeah.
Dude,
It's kind
I
of.
was so jealous.
I was gonna say
Um,
it's kind of cringy, but like I don't know.
Not at all. It
No,
was
you don't think
awesome.
so?
No, not even a little bit. I wanted to take a picture, like by the buffaloes. That'll become an iconic spot.
I think so too.
The Broncos have the same thing, but it's horses, and they're like running.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Just Killer, come through, dude. We'll go to Niagara Falls. We'll go check out the stadium. We'll
we'll go to Soldier
have
Field.
we'll have a field day. Yeah,
Where
we'll take you to Mile High to the Bronco, or I'm sorry, the Bears Soldier Field, if they are still in Soldier Field. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time.
So, double question. You said you want to come to America. Where are you from, and what's your favorite team? And guess where you're watching this from.
Yeah. All right, another field goal for the Bills. I'll take it.
That's cool. We've gone international.
I
We
know.
should
I love
really
it.
Call Heineken.
And if
Let
you
him
can
know
get
that
us,
we're for real.
Just Killer, if you can get us a sponsorship with the best beer from where you're from, the UK. I love it. From the UK.
Nice. Were you watching the Broncos Jags game? Are you a Jaguars fan because they're like the home team? they played there like 9 times in the last.
They do
I
play
guess
there
9
quite a
years.
bit. Yeah, you're right.
They've played a lot more than anyone else.
He said no. And no.
No,
God, no.
no.
You know he meant fuck no. Bills and Chiefs fan. He did say it before. We did forget. Yeah, big Bills and Chiefs fan.
These sparkling waters, they're called Alani. They're like
Mm.
really flavorful. They're really good. Try them out. I'm a Bills and a Chiefs fan. Man, that's like being a Yankees and a Dodgers fan or something. You're never sad. I'm jealous.
Yeah, that's so true.
Like, what's it like to always be happy?
Happy recently. The Bills and Chiefs weren't good until like
The Chiefs
28.
were no. They had Alex Smith and they were still good.
But I mean, they weren't what they are now. You know what I mean?
They were like, yeah, they were pretty good. They had Andy Reid and Alex Smith. Dude, that's why they didn't start Patrick Mahomes, was because they were like, they didn't even need a quarterback. When they drafted Mahomes, it was like, why'd they get a quarterback? I was mixed with the Bills versus Chiefs.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just but that's good football right there. At least your two teams, when they go up against each other, you're like, you're happy and sad at the same time. Me, I'm just sad all the time.
Yeah.
So at least you got some happiness to go with that, to go with the team that you're a fan of.
And if he's a Chiefs fan, he's familiar with the Broncos. We play twice a year.
Oh yeah.
But look, they're talking about it right now, I think. Mafia, Bills at home. Oh no, they're not.
6 straight wins.
I would have figured they would have like done a tiny little
my
segment.
God. They are plus 147 in point differential.
What?
That's insane.
The Packers have never defeated the Bills on the road. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's I think that's gonna continue tonight.
That is just mind blowing to think Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre never beat the Bills, and they weren't even like the dynasty.
I was gonna say, like, imagine when the Bills were just trash. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like why were
That's
they
insane.
losing?
That's insane.
I remember when I was bartending in Miami that some guy came in and he was like a big Bills fan. And I remember being like, how are you a Bills fan? Like, how do you, because at this point they haven't been good in like 15 years of my life. And I'm like, don't you just get like tired of it? And now now I get it because the Bills are like good and the Broncos have been bad for 6 years, and I'm like, I could see it happening. Like you
Oh,
just never give up year after year after year.
I don't want to hear it, dude. The Bears have been garbage for a long time. Oh, look, here's the new Bill Stadium.
Look at that.
Wow.
Show the Buffaloes out front. Yeah.
Yeah, there they are.
God, I love those Buffaloes. I
Just
wanna-
killer. That's what he's saying. He's like, it's gonna look so fucking cool out there.
Hell yeah. They're snowing in the stadium already. It's gonna snow. That would be
Aaron Jones, there he goes. Oof. All right, this Bills run defense is getting better. I'm liking it a little bit more now.
if better is allowing 5 yards per carry.
I mean, better than 15 to 20 yards per carry.
Yeah, it's fair.
That's improvement. Just Killer wants a one-way ticket to Buffalo. If I could get one, I'd get you one.
I would too. Get a train ticket.
And you notice with their new stadium, they're not putting a roof over it.
Yeah, they shouldn't.
Yeah.
The weather is a factor there.
I don't know though. Like there's a lot of things to kind of take into consideration there. Like maybe having a Super Bowl in Buffalo one day. You know what I mean? Like it brings in more money, brings in
but
a
you
little bit
can't-
more.
You can't just be a sellout because you want to make money.
Of course you can. I'd do it.
Like, hey, we're gonna rebuild Lambeau Field and do a dome so Green Bay can host the Super Bowl.
I think that's
like-
fucking awesome. It's kind of lame to go to Green Bay, but yeah, it's awesome.
No, but like, well, what makes Lambeau is it's a historic place. There's no stadium with like the history of Lambeau Field, and you
No, yeah, I get it, but I mean, look what the Yankees tore down Yankee Stadium, and that had a ton of history. You know what I mean? Like teams do it, and at the end of the day, it just brings in more revenue, and you create new history. That's all. I really don't think they should
don't-
just be like, yeah, the history and the weather are like what's gonna really, make us great. And it's like if you build a dome, why not, dude?
well, it's the same thing. The Seahawks. It's like they don't have a dome because it rains all the time and it affects other people, and they're used to it.
Yeah, I mean, I could see
Like,
that.
When it's negative 10 degrees Fahrenheit and Aaron Rodgers is just wearing a long sleeve shirt and he's fine, and the football, feels like a brick being thrown around.
Yeah,
Dude, I've been to those games, those NFC Championship games there, where it's like
must be
it's
nice.
so cold that you like go to the bathroom just to feel warm because there's so many people in the bathroom that the
Mhm.
body heat
Yeah,
just makes it like 10 degrees warmer. And then you like take your toes out and grab your toes with your hands, try to warm them up
you heard it here first. Kyle is literally rubbing himself against other dudes in the bathroom when he goes to cold games.
with his feet.
Just Killer's asking how many Super Bowls the Bills can win before the new stadium opens up. It opens up in 2026, so that gives them 4 seasons or so. I think they win at least 1, 2 if they can repeat next year.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll say 1
Yeah.
or 2. I'll say 1 or 2. 2, it's hard to repeat, but I think Buffalo's
is.
got what it's made of to do it. And AJ Dillon just ran the ball. Did you see that?
I did, yeah.
So
He
He's
must be
back.
fine. Yeah,
it looked bad on TV, but he's in the football game. That's really good.
maybe just a little bit of a hyperextension or something.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, you can't bring Aaron
Wow.
Jones down. He's such a fucking tough motherfucker.
Yeah, he just kind of ducked his head on that one.
Yeah.
So another Green Bay first down at the 35-yard line with 1:37 left in the third.
If you guys are tuning in right now, follow us at Star6 Media on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram. Hope you guys are enjoying this only football live stream content with Kyle and I. Oh, direct snap to Jones.
Oh, I don't know if it was direct. I think Rodgers kind of touched it, and
Oh, did he?
I think he like just barely touched it. We'll look at the replay. Hopefully, it looked like it snapped to Rodgers, and the moment he got the ball, he like flipped it up. Look at Von Miller. Don't you dare show me Von Miller highlights. What did I do to deserve that?
I still couldn't tell if it was a direct snap to him or not as he was running over.
That was not the replay for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not. That was not it.
That was an Old Spice commercial.
Just Killer. Thanks for the follow on Instagram.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. This feels like a 4-down territory already.
Because what are they? Third and what right now?
Well, I mean, you score in this drive and it's a 10-point game. I know it doesn't sound sexy, but you give Buffalo the ball back, force them to another field goal, you score another touchdown, and it's a 6-point game.
3rd and 7.
Hold them to field goals and score touchdowns.
That's
they
just
got to do.
End of the 3rd right here. Yeah, end of the 3rd.
Let's
Just
go.
Killer. Put up your ats. Put up all your ats in one of the comments, and I'm going to share it here on the live stream. You've been awesome right now in the live stream, so we want everybody to know where they can follow you at Just Killer. But yeah, dude. Honestly, yeah, if they're in Bills territory, they go to a 4th down. Why not go for it, right? Like, again, you're down 17 points right now. What's the worst that's going to happen?
Yeah.
But another part of me also is like, well, it's in the 3rd, going into the 4th. I want the points, but also like you got 15 minutes left in this game. Like, let's get a touchdown.
Yeah. I mean, if they can just keep holding the Bills to field goals somehow and start scoring touchdowns, like 17-27 is not. It's like, okay, we can see our way out of this hole now.
Yeah,
and I just don't know if I can say the same thing about a field goal here. You score a field goal, it's 13-27, and you give them the ball.
Yeah,
that doesn't feel good.
No, and I just want the Bills to have the ball already because I need another score from Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. That's what I want.
God, you're so greedy.
I am, but I'm still down 24 points, so I need these scores. I need these points. And I don't think Chubb and McPherson can get me 25 points to take the dub.
I think Chubb can get you 25 points alone.
Yeah, well, I thought so too, but he didn't do that last week for me.
I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break.
While Kyle takes a pee, I will let you guys know again to follow us if you're tuning in right now on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. To follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Star6 Media. We got it right there on the ticker at the bottom. Follow, and listen to our podcast, Only Football, and the other podcast we have, Big League Chicago, for all your Chicago sports news. 3 Up, 3 Down for all your MLB news. EAFP with Eric. He's talking soccer, international, national. He's talking all types of soccer. So tune into EAFP for some soccer stuff. Sports Strip Live with Jose and his brother Ricky, talking about MMA, boxing, and then JCA Sports. Little bit of Chicago sports as well as more of the national sports, kind of covering all sports in general. So follow and listen on Spotify, Apple. Check the live streams on YouTube, Facebook, and all that good stuff. And again, follow us at Star6 Media. Kyle and I both have our ats on Twitter at the top here of the live stream, so follow us there as well. Kyle, you're back. How's your pee?
It was actually really good. I didn't realize how long I was holding it until I went. Oh, Dirt. I thought he got that. I thought he got the first down there.
Did he? No, I don't think so.
No, I want to. Man, not a
He's
lot of
down,
replays.
He's short a yard.
not a ton of replays. I'm gonna blame it on the replay. That's all I got right now.
Okay. I like that. I like
So
that. Blaming
I
others.
like
I love
this.
it.
This is what we got ahead of this situation, and we talked.
Here we go.
about
Here we
this.
go. Oh, stuffed. Absolutely stuffed.
Why are you running the ball, man?
I don't know if-
understand that it's been working, but when you see them like loading the box, they know exactly what you're
Yeah.
gonna do.
That's true.
Man, I just feel like a fake handoff and a bootleg rollout, a little
Mhm.
flick to your tight end could have been a I've seen so many touchdowns off that.
Well, and this is the thing too, right? Like it's a yard. You would think that they would go with Aaron Rodgers at the QB sneak, but they go for the run with Aaron Jones, which has been working, which I was very critical of. Like, why aren't they doing this, right? So it's really kind of like because then if he goes for the pass, then you're like, and it's an incomplete, then you're like, why didn't you just run it? It's a yard with Aaron Jones. I don't know, man. It's like it's one of those things where you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of running it against elite defenses in general. Like
You had all the signs of them stopping the run.
I like QB sneaks. I like fullback dives. If you're gonna run the ball, I like it going to the fullback. But I think the Chiefs are the best in the NFL at 4th and 1. They get Kelsey in motion. They will do direct snaps to wide receivers in motion.
Mhm.
They'll fake a handoff and throw it to the tight end. Like 4th and 1 in Andy Reid's world, there's a million opportunities.
Yeah.
For anybody to get the ball. And then defensively, you can't just load the box like that. And then they do it, and it's just, I don't know. It just seems kind of, it doesn't seem spicy enough for the game they're in right now.
So, but are you giving credit to the defense, or are you like, hey, Packers, you guys should have called another play?
I'm both. I think
Both?
Buffalo has a really great run defense. When they're playing only the run like that. I mean, you saw how they just ripped through that offensive line. It broke through easily. But you're not going for just the fourth. I just have a lot of problems with it. It's like you're not just going for the first down either.
All right. It's going to be my turn to go to the bathroom, Kyle, so I'll be right back.
All right, man. If you're watching, let us know what you think. Do you like the run on 4th and 1? Probably depends on who you're going for in the game. Oh, man, looks like the Packers aren't going to be able to pull it off unless they can make some kind of defensive stand here. Maybe get a turnover. Josh Allen takes over. Is it 28-yard line? Going deep right away. He's looking for a flag. They let it play. That would have been a bad penalty. That would have been like a 50-yard penalty. Wow. Von Miller. I want to know what they were talking about. Von Miller and Aaron Rodgers chatting it up. Well, just like that, it's 3rd and 10, and Buffalo's taken off a total of like 7 seconds. So pretty good if you're a Packers fan. Rick, you missed it. There was thanks for the follow.
What happened?
So they showed that 4th and 1, and it was like all Von Miller. He like pushed the offensive lineman into the running back pretty much. And then after the play, him and Aaron Rodgers were like talking about something. I want to know what.
Oh my God, what are you doing? Oh, pass interference. So they're just feeding you Von Miller stuff right now.
Dude, that is such a late penalty.
Just Killer, we are on Twitter. If you look right above us, you have our @, FTBL only podcast is Kyle, and then I am at and now Rick on Twitter. I'm gonna throw your Instagram at everybody. Follow Just Killer. Is it? Did they? Oh, here's the call. No, legal use of hands to the face on the defense.
Man,
Yeah, there
it
you
just
go.
seems like they can't do the things they need to do to win. It's a penalty here. It's a 4th and 1 here. It's like it's frustrating because you can envision a way where there's a different outcome, but it's just not happening.
Oh, there it was right there. Yeah.
What?
I mean,
That had nothing to do with. No, I don't like that.
still, I mean, hands to the face. You can't really. Feel
No,
me?
that's bad. Bad penalty.
Man, this running game for the Bills not looking good right now.
Yeah, and I feel like the Packers are just their temper is like you can just see that they're at any moment just gonna explode. It seems like it's frustrating playing the Bills.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a couple more of those little fights break out here. When you lose 4 in a row, you start fighting.
Oh, free play.
Oh, you're like 7 seconds in front of me now. Oh,
Really?
he blew the whistle though, right?
No. JST Killer following you back on Twitter. Thanks for the follow, man.
Appreciate that. Do you see this Packers cornerback that keeps putting his hands up like this?
Yeah.
I don't know what he's saying to the wide receivers. I feel like the ball's being snapped. He's like, "You're a little bitch." Like, "You're a little bit like." And then the moment the play's over and he gets in his face, he's like, because the play before that,
What
Stephon
are you
Diggs was
watching
mad.
right now? So I can pause it and then.
I see him
We're on this-
walking with ice on his.
Okay. Tell me when he's
leg.
done walking.
Done walking. I'll tell you when
Okay.
the ball snapped. And snap.
All right, cool. I'm like 0.2 of a second behind you, so that's fine. Let's go.
There you go.
Come on. Just Killer, thank you, man. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate you asking questions.
Appreciate that.
Being on this live stream right now, all the way from the UK. So let's give a hand for Just Killer checking us out. We're international, like Kyle said. Appreciate you, brother.
So it's like 4 in the morning over there, right?
At the UK? Actually, let me
I think
check.
they got 8 hours on us.
Something like that.
3, maybe
UK
4.
time. Yeah, it's 2:41 in the morning. Wow.
Oh, okay. That's not as bad as
Dude.
I thought.
Dude, thank you. Thank you for joining us right now. You must be a huge Bills fan. Oh, no. Come on.
Oh, he pitched it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. We really do appreciate the international hours that you're putting in to watch us. But yeah, I love seeing these pitches because you just don't see them that often.
No, you don't. Why is Josh Allen always good for an interception like that? That's so bad.
Oh my God, he's so mad about your fantasy.
I'm so mad.
He's like probably checking it already.
I am. That's exactly what I was doing. Oh man. But yes, Just Killer, thank you for following us. I'm gonna put your Instagram back up, and then obviously you guys can see his on Twitch right now. 2, almost 3 in the morning for you. That's insane, dude. That is insane.
I have 130 fantasy points, and the person I'm playing is projected 131. This is poetic.
No. Oh no.
This is what happens to me every week.
You just get outscored, don't you?
What'd you say?
You just get outscored, don't you?
Yeah, by 1 point. And I'm always like in 120 or 130. Besides 1 week where I didn't break 100.
God,
Let's
dude, I
know
went
how
down
your
to
fantasy
89
team
points
did.
from 94 with that interception. God damn it. Ugh.
Dude, what are you talking about? You're projected to win.
Yeah, but I want to win right now instead of tomorrow.
Oh
You know what
my
I mean?
god. No, stop it. You
I
won.
want to win. I am a winner, Kyle. Unlike you, 1-6 on this season. I don't want to hear it.
I have more points than you.
No, you literally don't.
If I was playing you, I would be winning.
Yeah, but for the season, I think I have the most points for in our league.
You're allowed to think whatever you want. Nobody can stop you from that.
That sounds like loser talk to me, Kyle. Points for 932. The next one is 915. So I'm up by 16, 17 points in points for. So I love it.
Yeah, but nobody has as many points scored against them as I do. Dude, you only have 742 points scored against you.
Yep. And I think
That
that's
is I
how
have
much you have.
923.
Are you serious?
I have 923 points against me.
Oh, points against. How much do you have points for?
713.
Wow. You have almost as many points as I have points against.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Who is this?
Oh, I think Just Killer just clued us in on what's about to happen.
All right. So you got to score quick here, right? No!
Yes! Let's go! Was he down? Wow. One play, one throw, interception.
Dude, the ball switched possession 3 times in the last 30 seconds.
Oh, it was tipped. It was tipped. He got it. He had it. Let's go. Thank you, Just Killer. Not a chance you ain't scoring. Thank you. Now Josh Allen needs to make up for his bullshit interception. Throw it to Stephon Diggs for a touchdown. And you can call it a day for me if you want after that. I don't even give a shit. I want to win tonight on my fantasy matchup. That's all I want.
You know what really screwed me is Devontae Adams got me 1 point.
Dude, he got 1 reception for 3 yards. That was it. And they got shut out. That's insane.
And I had DJ Moore on the bench, 27 points. Ramondre Stevenson, 21 points. CD Lamb, 19 points.
Why do you have Ramondre on the bench?
Because I had Alvin Kamara and Kenneth Walker.
Oh, yeah. They both went off, though, didn't they?
Yeah, Kamara got me 43 points, 42.8.
Oh, wow. Walker got you only 12? I thought he was way better than that.
He has been in the past.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I wasn't watching the game, but also Mostert I went with because he was playing Detroit. And I was like, oh, he could have a monster game against Detroit. But I wanted to do Ramondre Stevenson. I have the tool. There's a scenario where I could have broken almost 200.
I broke 200 one week. It was fucking awesome.
Because if I would have played CD Lamb, I would have 150. Ramondre Stevenson, 60, 170. Dude, Greg Dulcich is a solid pickup.
Who is he?
So he was our first draft pick at tight end. And I don't know, something happened with our tight end Alberto. And
that's what I need. Just kill it. That's what I need.
He's getting traded or something. And
really?
Greg Dulcich, his first game as a rookie was the Monday night game against the Chargers. And since he's a Bronco, he's gotten 6 receptions, 4 receptions, but targeted almost 10 times. He's built rapport with Russell Wilson right away. He's got 12 points, 11 points, 12 points in his first 3 games.
That's good.
So maybe that'll be the missing piece to the tires so we can start riding. We'll see.
So Broncos country can start riding?
Yeah. Yes.
Stop
Yes.
running the ball.
I need
Just
that.
stop.
The guy I'm playing has him. I need him to just keep losing yards. Man, you really can't have that interception if you're Green Bay, that last one.
Yeah, that was a bad one. But
That felt
it
like
wasn't
a deal
like,
breaker.
but it also wasn't like it was Rodgers' fault. I mean, it was tipped at the line. Something like that, I don't think should count against quarterbacks, like getting tipped at the line. Although, I don't know, maybe that's just me like saying it, off the cuff like that. But maybe those
What
quarterbacks
about-
should throw it a little higher. But I don't know.
What about
Everyone's
the
an
ones
athlete
that
here.
wide receivers drop? Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, those two. Let's go.
Oh.
Let's go. Go. Yes.
I've never seen you cheer for the Bills like this. This is
I never cheer for the Bills. I only cheer for points.
go.
The interception got me a point. Allen's
Rodgers-
getting me yards right now.
Rodgers is like, "Are we going into the bye week after this?" And they're like, "I'm not sure why." He's like, "I think I need to do some ayahuasca."
Can I just get 3 days?
I haven't been sleeping with my crystals, and my chakras are totally out of alignment. I need to do some ayahuasca and find some inner peace.
I need, after a meetings and 3 days after that, to do all the drugs I want.
It was like Aaron Rodgers credits MVP season to ayahuasca, and Devontae Adams is like, "That's cool."
Oh God. Come on, Allen. Let's go, baby.
I like to give him a hard time because it's funny, but I totally like plant medicine also. No, not
Hey,
like necessarily ayahuasca, but
if the whole crystals and plant shit works, then I'm all for it, baby. I don't give a shit.
do you have any?
I usually do with teas. Come on, Alan. What the hell? Just killer. You're right. Wake up, Alan. Honestly, I like to like my wife got me really into it, but like with teas and stuff to like go to sleep.
Oh yeah,
Like certain teas that make you go to sleep, certain teas that give you a little bit of energy, things like that too. The liquid IV, I drink that. There's like B12 powder that I drink. I mean, I guess these aren't really plant-based or like more on the holistic type, but instead of drinking
Yeah.
like a Red Bull or a Monster, right?
Yeah.
You got something like that.
yeah. No, I'm a big tea guy. I actually used to work next to a Teavana.
Really?
Man, yeah, I love it. I love Teavana. Oh, it's picked.
Are you
That is
kidding
huge.
me?
That's huge. Yes.
Oh my
That
God.
is so big. That is so big. There's no way you're gonna win now.
That's insane, dude. Are you kidding me?
Woo! You
Not
drink
now,
powder
Just
that
Killer.
must be
Not
pretty
now.
good.
Oh, you drink powder that is pretty hard. I'm gonna be drinking all the powder after this fucking game that Josh Allen just keeps throwing picks.
No, you need to go buy some rocks and start sleeping.
Yeah.
With them.
Oh man. Hey, I'll tell you what, Just Killer. You buy me some crystals that'll give me some good luck in fantasy, and I'll buy you that one-way ticket to Buffalo.
That is such a good deal. He's like, all right.
He's like, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Goes outside his house and picks up a couple stones.
He's like, man, I'm gonna tell him these from the UK that they just do magic, all sorts of good shit. Yeah, that's great.
These are the same rocks that the Beatles found on Abbey Road.
Jose, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm just getting my fucking fantasy shit kicked in right now. Allen throws 2 picks, one right after the other, so I'm not doing very well. And Kyle loves making fun of me for it, so I guess I'll go fuck myself.
Yeah, it's a good time. I wonder what Rodgers is like right now. Did anyone start Rodgers this week? No.
No, I have him in my bench, and he's got almost 5 points.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, he's trash.
Dude, you should have started Rodgers.
No. I had him last week for the Bills bye, and he got me 15 points.
That'd be dope.
Ooh, why is it in quotes? That's what I want to know. Maybe there's some ayahuasca in that bitch.
Will you YouTube real quick what British tea is?
Yeah, we need to figure that out.
Um,
Oh wait,
Dude.
isn't British tea like, correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you put creamer in the tea? Because I had some like
mm,
when I worked at a bar a few years ago, there was these like Irish students who would like come to America to work here and like to experience the US lifestyle for a few months, and they would put creamer in their teas.
yeah, it is.
And
It's
it's
called
insane.
mange. It's called mange.
Mange, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Jessica is gonna throw some crystals in there for me too. I love it. I love it.
So you're just gonna throw the tea bags in there, get your water at a good temperature, and then throw some cream in. He's gonna throw some crystals in for you, so Josh Allen can start playing better.
Maybe
Wow.
throw them at Josh Allen.
Dude, how does Aaron Rodgers and Josh Allen both have only 11? It feels like Josh Allen has been playing so much better,
Yeah,
and he's got the same amount of completions.
that's kind of insane that he only has 11. And it's funny because Justin Fields, I think, had like 15 completions and only 150 yards. Allen has 11 and has 205 yards.
Yeah.
Like, why can't we do that? Why can't we ever do that?
Oh no!
Get him!
Oh,
Get him! That was close. That was really
Yeah.
close.
That was adrenaline getting him out of that spot. That was adrenaline. He was like, "Oh
Yeah.
my god, I'm about to
Oh,
get a
yeah.
safety." All right, so here we go. We're approaching the 9.5 minute mark. Packers got a whole entire field to travel, probably about 90 yards. If they could get a
27-10 Bills
touchdown
right
here,
now.
you make it a 14-point game. Look, they got to score in this drive, and then it's all still possible. If it's 5 minutes left and there's a 2-possession game, that's possible. I'm
That is.
going to
See?
say it's possible until it's not.
Yeah, just Killer. You're gonna throw some crystals at Allen. 100%. I love it. Vision crystals, absolutely. He needs that.
Aaron Rodgers, now that he has a haircut, he looks like he loves crystal, and not not the rock kind.
Put a wife beater on him. See what he really looks like, right?
Oh. My girlfriend was like, "Who's that?" I was like, "That's Aaron Rodgers." She's like, "Oh my god, why does he look like he's strung out?" I was
You're
like, "I
like,
don't
because he
know."
is.
Oh, good
Oh.
pump fake. Good pump fake.
Was that a first
Tunyon?
down too?
Yep.
Oh, it was. Yeah.
Get out, Tunyon. Get out. We're going high tempo here.
Come on, guys. Come on.
You just want Allen to get the ball back.
Oh my god. I need. Why? Why is this happening? Josh Allen, this should not be. I know you guys are up 17, but just add it on, please. Just pour it on.
Von Miller is not on the field. See, this is the strategic use of him. They're like, no, we got a pretty good lead. We'll keep him on the sideline. They are snap count managing him or whatever.
Intercept it.
Good. That's a big
God
boy catch.
Damn it.
That's a big boy catch.
Oh my god.
That looks like maybe a 35-yard pass if you're watching our reaction and not the game. He kind of did that was Dobbs. He did a good box out. Probably played some basketball in his time, if I had to guess. That looked like a basketball catch, if that makes sense.
Wow, that was good. That was good. But who number 7 is just getting beat every time, dude. I don't know who that cornerback is for the Bills, but he's just not having a good game right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, Rodgers.
Let's go. Love that.
He read that like a book.
Mm-hmm.
Right when he planted, hey, if you're the offense coordinator, you should be saying, hey, maybe we do a stop and go. We'll do that same play and do a pump fake in the next drive. Because he jumped that.
Yeah.
He committed. He probably had safety help.
All right, it's about 7 minutes, 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, left in the game, really. 27-10 Buffalo. Green Bay is at midfield. Look like they're driving right now. Come on.
Here we go.
Oh
wow.
My God.
Rodgers looks faster than Russell Wilson.
He does.
I have an actual problem with that.
and he's like 10 years older.
Why
Yes,
does Russell
thank you.
Wilson always look like he's got sand and rocks in his shoes when he runs?
I think because he's got like ayahuasca on his heels being absorbed through the pores of his skin.
No, Russell Wilson runs in clown shoes.
I will say though, I was watching some of the highlights from the Denver game.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude. This Bills defense, what the fuck? And Russell Wilson did have a throw there where he threw it right in the breadbasket. I forget who, Hamler, I think.
Yeah.
He threw it
Down the
right in the
sideline.
breadbasket. Yeah. And that was just like, oh, there's classic Russell Wilson right there, throwing it right in the breadbasket finally.
Yeah. It looks like this wasn't a catch.
Oh, no catch. No catch.
Was it being challenged, or can they hurry up and snap the ball?
Yep, challenge flag. There we go.
Damn. I wish my coach could react that fast.
I know, right? And he hired somebody to react that fast.
Yeah. He needs to hire somebody to react that fast.
Oh my god.
If you just hire enough people, eventually you'll just hire the guy in New York that makes all the calls.
Yeah. He's like, there's so many lines of like where everything could go wrong that I need to hire more people.
This has been a fun game because even though the Bills have kind of had a hold on this for the majority of the game, pretty much all of it, it has felt like the Packers
Yeah.
have had a little bit of hope still. I mean, it's not like watching
Unfortunately.
bad teams get blown out and you just know there's no way. Like I said, if they score here and there's 6 minutes, 5 minutes left in the game, 2 possession, that's an
Yeah.
actual scenario that they practice in training camp. 2
Mhm.
possession game, 5-minute offense. But it's gotta happen pretty quick.
Don't give him enough time.
There we go. There we go.
Oh my god.
Don't dance. Not right now. I don't get it. Why do they dance when they're losing?
Come on. What are you guys doing? Oh my god. Now I'm down to 86 points. Jesus Christ.
I mean, the Bills have a really good defense. This is making the Packers offense seem.
Yeah, this is insane.
You take away those picks, the Packers feel like they've shown like glimpses that they can be good again.
The Packers?
Yeah, you just get rid of the mistakes.
Oh my god. This is insane. They're still down
Like, what
2
was that,
score, but fuck.
This is a 90-yard drive.
That was like, no, that was like a 95-yard drive, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, and he did
That's
it in
just
like 2 minutes.
Crazy, dude.
He threw that ball perfect.
Yeah.
The moment he let it go, he was like, "That's 6."
Can you imagine if Toure dropped that ball? How pissed Aaron Rodgers would be?
Oh my god!
I think he'd kill him. I think he would kill him.
I swear, if we lose it, I wish I could have like fears of losing with a 14-point lead. I'm like, my fear of losing is like when we're down 10 with 7 minutes left. I'm like, oh, I swear, if we lose this.
Yeah, me and you are on the same boat. Oh my god. The Bills defense. I don't know why they're shitting the bed. Just in comparison, the Jets defense got me 10 points. And they're on the bench. So
Really?
Fuck me.
The Jets played the Patriots and they got
the
10
Patriots.
points.
Yeah.
See, how many points did the Patriots score? 20 something?
22, yeah.
They must have had a lot of sacks or something because the Broncos gave up 17 points and they only had 8 points and they had 2 interceptions.
Oh, really?
And I was like, how did they only have 8 points?
Mhm.
It seemed like they dominated the Jaguars. That
Josh
defense is
Allen.
real.
Touchdown connection to Stephon Diggs. That's all I need. That's all me and Just Killer want. That's what we should get. That is 100% what we deserve as Bills fans. As an honorary Bills fan, I think we just deserve another Allen to Diggs touchdown.
You guys deserve this.
Who is that?
I think that's Kelsey. I think that's
Oh, is
Kelsey.
that Travis Kelsey's brother? What's his name? Jason Kelsey?
I
or
think
something
Jason Kelsey.
Like that? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you see him chugging the beer at the Red Sox game or something?
I did, yeah. Yeah, those guys are animals, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about chugging a beer. I can't do it. I just really can't do it.
Really?
Maybe I'm just a bitch. I don't know.
That is totally it.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
You gotta like get to the point where it burns and you keep going.
Yes. Yeah, but that sucks. That sucks so much.
Yeah, but once you get used to it.
Oh
you're good.
no. Oh no, Kyle. You've been denied any access to the Bills Mafia by Just Killer. How does that feel?
Not good. What did I do?
You're rooting for the fucking Packers. That's what you did.
Dude, you got a 14-point lead. I mean, to be fair, I was going for the Packers the whole time before
It's
I knew
only
you
a
were a Bills
10-point
fan.
lead. Or yeah, it's a 10-point lead right now.
Or yeah. But I was not just cheering for the Packers in spite of you being a Bills fan. I was always going for the Packers, but
Who roots for
well, I
the
mean, it's not
fucking
like
Packers? He said.
no.
I love this guy.
Oh, you're a long ways from Wisconsin. There's a lot of people that you can make an argument the Packers are the America's team, honestly.
Oh God, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I feel like every state I go to, there's a Packer bar.
The
And
only
there's
reason
like Packer fans everywhere.
the only reason the Packers have been good, and they've been
They're a
good,
household franchise.
is because there's nothing else to do in Green Bay except go to practice, go to meetings, and then go home. And don't lie to me, Kyle. You know that's true.
In Green Bay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, during the season, that's all if you're a professional athlete, that's all you should be doing.
No.
And then you take the bye week and you go fly to wherever home is, or you go to Las Vegas or whatever the hell you want to do.
Vegas, let's go.
Look at how a team that's actually has like a lot to do. Look at how Las Vegas has been working out for the Raiders. No, if I'm an owner, I want to be in Buffalo, New York, or Green Bay, Wisconsin.
But you can't own the Packers though. Technically,
get off of his. Was he holding his face mask?
It looked like he was, but it doesn't look like he clung onto it and brought him down. Was that a flag though? Did they throw a flag?
I don't think so. I saw him
No, I
grab
didn't
it
see
and
one
then he
either.
like let it go.
Technically, you and I are owners of the Packers because they're owned by the public.
No, they're owned by the people that bought shares, and you don't have any shares.
As an owner of the Packers, I disown you.
My family is and are part-time owners.
I'm a full-time owner actually, so
my uncle's basement has a piece of sod from before they redid the field.
Really?
He's got a piece of yeah. They're like, come pick up a piece of sod if you want it. If they like, if you were an owner, if you held stock, and it had to be a certain amount, it wasn't like one stock. You could come pick up a piece of square sod. So my uncle, his basement has like a refrigerator that just has a piece of grass in it.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, it's like it's actually really funny. You could make a skit off of it. Like,
look at what Just Killer said.
I own cheese. I partially own the Packers. No, you have to have cheese curds to partially own the Packers.
You have to know exactly how to make cheese curds to perfection to have a partial ownership of the Packers. I love that though.
And they have to be squeaky. Did you see that QB sneak?
Yeah, you got it. He pushed him though. Somebody pushed him.
He got like 8 yards.
Yeah. Boo. Boo. Gabe Davis's family. Boo.
Boo, Packer fans. Yeah, they look like they're just up to a lot of trouble with that. That picture that's on the wall right there, I've
Mhm.
seen in all of my family members' homes. It's like they sell that one picture everywhere.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. Look at Gabe Davis just pushing him.
Do you ever think like I'm the cheese god? What do you mean? Do you
What were you
ever
gonna say?
wish do you ever wish that you could have just grown up in Green Bay instead of Chicago?
Absolutely not.
But then you would like have Super Bowls and stuff to talk about?
How many Super Bowls have the Packers won in the last 20 years?
They in the last 20 years, 3?
Yeah. Has it been 3 or 2?
Let me see.
Kyle's got to look it up now. Oh, let's go, Singletary. Let's go. Let's go.
You also know that they won the most championships before the Super Bowl era. They won it
No,
like
that was-
every year.
That was the Bears.
The Vince Lombardi trophy is named after the Green Bay Packers head coach.
Right, but you said they won more championships before the Super Bowl era.
Yeah, the 1968 season was the first that carried the Super Bowl name.
Yeah,
The
but
NFC
before
won
that,
20
I think the Bears had the most NFL championships in history.
Overall, Pittsburgh and New England Patriots have won the most Super Bowls with 6 championships, while the Cowboys and Niners have 5 wins each. The Patriots have the most Super Bowl appearances, appearing in 11. Quarterback
God.
Tom Brady has won more Super Bowls than any team with 7.
Oh my God.
The Patriots and the Denver Broncos have lost a record 5 Super Bowls each.
Oof.
So Denver has 3 Super Bowls, but they've lost 5. So they've been to 8 Super Bowls. How many
Chicago
of the
does
Bears?
sound better than Green Bay.
If you like Chance the Rapper, what is,
if you like really below average NFL teams, then yeah, Chicago is better than Green Bay.
but if you like the look of a lot of grass and the smell of cow shit and cheese curds and getting drunk all day,
then let
Green
me tell you
Bay's for you.
a place called Green Bay.
Green
What?
Bay's. Oh, nice.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I'm
yeah.
telling you, they've been chippy. That's the same guy. I'm like, why are they all so
Yeah.
mad at him?
Yeah.
He's like, what? It's like,
Yeah, I
shut
know,
up,
right?
bitch.
Yeah,
You
like,
knew
yeah,
exactly
yeah.
what you were doing.
Go back to the sideline,
It's
bitch.
like, you're such a child. What? What are they talking about? And it's like you went out of your way to do that.
All right, Alan, let's get a touchdown here, brother. Come on. Make up for your 2 interceptions.
Nowhere.
Oh my God.
You really wish they weren't just running the clock out right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I almost wish that the Bills were only up 3 points so they could actually like start throwing the ball. Look, there's Stephon Diggs, and
Yeah.
there they are. Even in the tunnel before the game, they're going after each other. I love it. Three and a half minutes
Man.
left. Buffalo's still up 10.
This would be a fun Super Bowl if the Packers started playing better.
I hope not. Do you remember when what was it? Was it last year or the year before when everybody was like conspiracy theory the Packers are just getting the calls from from the refs to get to the Super Bowl, so it could be a Chiefs Packers Super Bowl, just like the number one or like the first Super Bowl ever. I think it was like Super Bowl 50 or something like that.
No, 50 was the Broncos and Panthers.
Oh, then I think it must have been like the 100th anniversary of the NFL. That
And they
Super Bowl year.
wanted oh, it's because they wanted it to be the very first one.
Yeah, they wanted it to be just like the first Super Bowl ever. Because the Packers, I think that was one of those years where they didn't look great,
But
and
that
then
wasn't
they just
a Super
got better.
Bowl. But that's what I was trying to say earlier. That wasn't technically a Super Bowl. That was before the Super Bowl era. That was called the
No,
NFL
that was the
Championship.
Super Bowl. No, that was the Super Bowl. Because the Packers won the first ever Super Bowl.
Oh, what was it called before that then?
It was just called an NFL Championship.
Yeah, the Packers. Let's see. The Packers won the first 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, they went back to back.
That's pretty cool though. To be like, we won the very first Super Bowl in the history of Super Bowls, and then we won it again.
Yeah, it's not that great.
To go back to back.
It's okay, I guess.
I'm trying to find Chicago on this list.
Yeah, I'm trying to find Chicago on this list.
Then they won again in 1996. Then they lost to the Broncos in 97. That was when the Broncos went back to back.
I like how you threw that in there.
3. So the Packers won 4 Super Bowls. And where is Chicago? I'm not even kidding.
85.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
You have 1 Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Are you okay?
Isn't it the fucking worst?
It's like, what have you been doing this whole time?
Cheering for some sort of miracle, to be honest. It's insane what happens.
Just praying for Kyle Orton to come back to Chicago.
Oh my God. I really thought we had the future of the quarterback when Kyle Orton came in and started playing really well.
You're like, oh, finally, but this is all.
Go. Dude, what are you doing?
Stops the clock. Is that a flag? Did a flag fly in?
It
Yep.
did. It did.
Oh. I just want to see Rodgers get back in the field. Illegal man down.
Oh,
There we go.
my God.
So now they're going to punt the ball. So they just have to score and get an onside.
Go for it. Fuck it. Go for it.
I was just thinking maybe they would.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're not going for it.
That was Josh Allen going frick.
I mean, you got to play the field position here.
Oh, are they gonna throw a flag? Oh no, I thought they would.
No, they haven't been throwing them on Buffalo for some reason.
All the refs are Buffalo fans. Yes, just killer. He needs to. I want Aaron Rodgers to throw another interception here.
I want a real helmet.
Dude, those look so sick too.
Man, remember when Buffalo looked like crap before everything got cool again?
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that in a better way. What do you call it? It was the old Miller Lite cans were dumb, and now they're back to the
retro.
90s. Yeah, now they're cool again because they went back to. That's what all the teams are starting to do.
Well, remember that one year where the Buffalo made the playoffs for the first time in so long, and it was because Andy Dalton was on the Bengals and beat the Jets or something like that for a wild card spot.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? And they
I do.
They gave him a standing ovation the next time Andy Dalton came into the Buffalo Stadium. That was so funny.
So Buffalo's never won a Super Bowl, right?
They've
only been to the Super Bowl.
So. Yeah, they've lost every Super Bowl appearance they've been to.
Get out of bounds. Why is nobody getting out of bounds?
Yeah, they Bills appeared in 4 Super Bowls but have not won yet. 90, 91, 92, and 93. Wow. 4 Super Bowls in a row they went to and couldn't get one.
Oh
They
my
couldn't get
God.
one win.
That's difficult to go 4 times in a row. It's probably even harder to lose 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be really good to go 4 times in a row. It's amazing that they weren't the best team
Yeah.
one of those years.
Well, I guess I just got to be happy with the 88 points I have in my fantasy squad instead of the 96 that I had before
you
that
should be-
interception.
You should be crossing your fingers for overtime.
I want to, but also like the Bills don't do well in overtime, so I'm good off the overtime. I mean, they did beat the Chiefs again. Didn't they go to overtime, or am I mistaken when they played each other?
No, they didn't go to overtime. Mahomes threw an interception that ended
Yeah.
the game.
Okay.
You're thinking of the AFC divisional round where they went.
Yeah, but I could have sworn they went, but no, yeah, just killer. Nope, no, they did not. So yeah, both you guys are right.
Yep.
It's like I want overtime, but I just want him to throw. Like if Rodgers and the Packers score right here, they're down 3, right? And if they get the onside, make it a little interesting. The defense has to step it up. But even if they don't get the onside, they're just gonna kneel it. You know what I mean? Like there's no more points other than overtime. So I don't know if I do want overtime for more points on my end, but because I don't think just Josh Allen will do it anyway. But I just got to be happy with what I got right now.
If it's like 4th and 3 and they're on the 45-yard line, I guess I would bring out the field goal kicker, because if you need a field goal anyway, you might as well bring out the field goal kicker and then do the onside, and then you know there's nobody better at the Hail Mary than Rodgers anyway.
That's very true.
Are you watching the sweater commercial?
Sorry?
Are you watching the sweater t-shirt commercial?
No.
Oh.
Why?
Nothing. Aaron wanted to buy me those. I told him that you said Aaron Rodgers looks like a drug addict now that he cut his hair.
Tell her that's very, very true.
Or strung out.
Said he looked like he stopped a lot of drugs.
He does.
Yeah.
It was funny that she said no. I said he looks like he's done a lot of drugs. Like, same, different. You
right,
missed a lot of good conversations about crystals and rocks. I'm sure you would have loved those. All right, so here we go.
1st and 10, 2 minutes left in the game.
Go big.
Rodgers and the Packers have the ball. Oh, come on. Strip it. Let's go.
Jeez. Where's the ref on that whistle? So what are you waiting for? You got like 2 dudes.
Yeah.
And the 3rd dude comes in. It's like, okay, now it's over. Do you believe in magic?
No.
Miracle.
Come on. Come on.
He's just fighting for his life.
Let's go.
There you go.
Damn it. God damn it.
Stops the clock.
He got off the bounce. It's fine. It's a completed pass. Von Miller, there he goes. Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at the difference he makes. Look at that.
I know. I miss him so much.
Here we go. Oh.
Yeah, he caught it.
No way.
Go, Pack, go.
No way.
He hates the Packers.
I can tell.
I hate the Packers.
Did you hear the Go Pack Go chant?
Unfortunately, yeah, I did.
Oh, I didn't hear you singing along or anything.
I didn't hear you singing along or anything.
Do you like the
I
chant though? Like deep down?
I'm gonna play the Chiefs chant when the Broncos play them,
The Chiefs
and
stole
I'm gonna
Florida
be like,
State's chant. It's
and
not
I'm gonna
even
be like,
theirs.
you didn't like it. You weren't singing along. Did you?
No, the Packers
See?
aren't playing the Bears right now, so that wouldn't be accurate.
Even just killer, like saying my ears are bleeding.
That's what hating sounds like. Go, go, go. Nobody there. He's like, don't touch me.
That was the funniest quarterback scene I've ever seen.
My wife just brought me some dinner. Check this out. Look at that. Look at that dinner.
Oh, that looks great.
Look at that.
I had some good food brought to me too.
Did you? Oh, we had
Yeah.
the burger.
Yeah. That was a really good burger. I didn't brag on it enough.
48 seconds left. Let's see what's going on here.
See, this is what I'm saying. They're like, hey, if we don't get it here, am I gonna go kick the field goal?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you're gonna go kick the field goal.
Yeah.
Here you go. And now he's gonna come kick the
Ooh.
field goal.
Wow.
Here we go.
He's got a hell of a kick.
Let's make this a 7-point game. Go for an onside. This is the exact scenario that I said was going to happen. I was like, if it's 4th down, they're on the 40-yard line, they're going to kick the field goal.
I like your thinking, Just Killer. There is a 0.0000111% chance of the Packers winning.
Oddly specific. I want to know what analytics went into that. This is a 55-yard field goal. I'd say he's got a... Dude, he just ran out again. Like, no. That ref is serious about the timeouts and stopping the play.
Oh,
yeah.
He's like, I swear to God, if you even think about kicking it. Yeah, that's true. They're right. Like, why couldn't he have thrown a couple Hail Marys, to be honest? There's your analytics, Kyle.
Yeah, no, this is a really interesting point that I've been thinking about too. If you got to do a Hail Mary and you know it's going to come down to a Hail Mary and a field goal, why not do the Hail Mary on the drive where the whole defense isn't trying to defend it? You have a better percentage of being able to pull off a Hail Mary when they're playing the whole field versus at the end of the game when they have, 7 people in the end zone just waiting for the Hail Mary.
Yeah, true. Here we go. Nope, no good.
Mason Crosby's ass.
Bills. Just Killer, you got the dub. Bills Mafia. Let's stomp.
I would say they have a 0.00 chance after the field goal, though. I wouldn't give it that 0.11.
Oh my God, you're right.
Man. Dude, you have one job. You have one job, and it's to make the kick, and you weren't even long enough. That's what she said.
You think that's what his teammates are saying to him right now?
Yeah, they're going to tell him all day, you're not long enough. You're not long enough for this job.
There we go. I get stuck with 88 points. The Bills get the dub, though. I guess I'll take it.
Yeah, you will, because it's long enough.
Just Killer, 6-1, bro. 6-1. Bills Mafia.
Well, I had fun.
That's the end. 27-17 Bills. I had a great time. Thank you guys for joining us. Big shout out to Just Killer. Follow him on Instagram and here on Twitch as well. Here, I'm going to find your Instagram again just to put it up. Where are you? There you are.
If you guys don't follow us on our podcast, we do episodes on Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays we break down all the Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays we break down all the games that happen on Thursday and
Mhm.
Sunday and Monday. And then
Mhm.
on Thursdays, we talk about the games that are coming up. We
Yep.
have segments called Top 5, Top 5.
Top 5.
And
Top five, top five, top five.
and we'll talk about who our hierarchy is in the NFL, top 5 teams. And we have
And
some
then we
other
have-
segments.
We also have Hold Up. Wait. But yeah,
Kind
tune
of a
in.
news blast.
Yep. Tune in Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're going to start doing a little more live streams as well. So tune in Tuesdays and Thursdays on Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, anywhere you listen to podcasts, only football. Brought to you by Star 6 Media, as well as all the other podcasts we have on Star 6 Media. Again, thank you guys for joining us, and then follow us. We have our ads on Twitter right here at the top. And follow Just Killer. He was with us throughout the whole game from the UK. It's probably like 3 a.m. over there right
4
now.
a.m.
Yeah. So, Kyle, always a good time.
Yep.
I will see you tomorrow for our Tuesday show.
Hell yeah. All right, man. See ya.
See ya.